Okay, time to check if the sound works again on the website. Can I hear myself? Hello? Hello, myself? I should speak louder to take a better check. There we go, there we go. Yeah, I can hear myself. Okay, yeah. Now that my computer's for sure finished updating, I can go back to Disco Elysium. What was the last thing that happened again? Oh, hi Jackson! How are you? I hope your work is going okay. And, actually when you come on, is it always during your break? But my computer finished, updating. Well, definitely finished updating since it's been a whole day. So, it's back to Disco Elysium. I totally forgot what happened already, though. So I kind of need to go back to remember. It's so easy to forget. Right. We talked to a bunch of lorry people, and then afterwards made one guy really sad, made this guy really sad. If we had been more strong, buff, and intimidating, maybe that wouldn't have happened. Or I guess we could have saved Scum a ton of times and done the roll. Work's been a bit crazy. There's only 2 of us on 3rd shift right now, so I'm working alone tonight. Oh, okay. I hope it's okay. Hi, Zell. Do you want a head pat? Here you go. Pat. Boop, boop, boop. Did you wake up just now as well? Or did you wake up earlier today? Yeah? By the way, do you prefer, when people head pat people, there's, 2 different ways to head pat someone. Some people prefer to be, like in those cartoons, where they, ruffle someone's hair really hard. Other people prefer it gently. What do you prefer? I woke up at 9 a.m. if you can't believe that. Wow, you woke up early this time. I actually woke up later this time. At 6 a.m. That's amazing. Your schedule changed. Okay, so the last time depends on the person and the mood. Okay. I guess from a big guy, maybe you prefer a rough head pat. From a small person, maybe a gentle head pat. Maybe something like that. But the last thing that happened here was I think we were going to go into the lady. Oh yes, there was the lady. Yeah, and we were going to go into the lady's cargo.
This screen found, A to Z, contemporary, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
Something like that, yeah. And I can't believe you woke up so late. SMH. Yeah, me too. But I try my best to keep the time range in the same place. The screen found. Alright, because it's a found brand. They're all found brands. A to Z, that must be some sort of model. Contemporain is the name. It's seen better. So speed up.
This is the one our men pointed to.
The lieutenant peeks inside. Why do you need to peek in the... You know what? We can peek in the window. Why not peek in the window? If we don't need to get into the lorry itself, there's no need to.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of the seat and 2 steering levers.
Never mind. This is why we need to enter. Because we can't really make out anything. Can we just wipe the glass? Hi you. Here you go. Have a hat pat. Pat. By the way, Jackson, if you like head pats too, I'll also give you head pats. I just don't know if you like head pats. Try the door handle. Maybe you'll open without the key. Who knows?
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
Well, that's weird. Why would you replace the handle recently?
There's no pick in this lock. The owner has put special care into it. It's a recessed design.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised. I thought this guy. Yeah, I think that'd be nice. Oh, okay then. Here you go, Jackson. You all get hat pats. Everyone gets hat pats. Oh, hat pat. Have a good work. Hat pat. Okay. Back to looking at the car. I thought that this guy couldn't pick locks at all because we never mentioned it before. But I guess it's actually something that he even thinks about. But alright, let's unlock it with the key.
You push the key into the lock and turn. It makes a cracking sound. Then the door pops back a few centimeters. You can just...
No escape from head pats. Yeah, everyone's going to get a hat pat. You can just open it. The way that they like put the ... makes me think something bad's gonna happen, but I guess nothing bad's
The
gonna happen.
smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you.
Wow, it's
The
a real
cabin
lady's
inside
car.
is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls.
Oh wow.
There's
it's
a
so
radio
decorated.
transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
This is a lorry with a lot of personality. It's like basically a mini home in there. Admire the posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century.
Wow, I guess a lot of people here admire vintage films. From this person all the way to that old person who's always daydreaming about Mecca. Was it Mecca? I can't remember her. It started with an M.
One of them particularly catches your eye. A centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat.
What's an ingenue? Ingenue. That's a new vocabulary word. Every time I play this, there's a new vocabulary word. Okay, let me search out what an ingenue is. Ingenue definition. An innocent or unsophisticated young woman, especially in a play or a film. A beautiful, kind, sweet, gentle, virginal, and often naive woman. Okay, so some sort of star, like someone who's more innocent than what's her name? Marilyn Monroe.
There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin.
Wow, this lady feels so... She's just the entire cabin smells of lady. Yeah, stop and wonder, what's that smell?
The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume, probably granate number 5.
How do I know this? It seems that as a detective, I know my perfumes very well. Study the centerfold.
The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera.
Wow, they really I feel even worse for yeah, right? We are peeking into her private life. I mean, hopefully we can recover from this, and hopefully we can give the keys back to the man, and then by the time we report back to Joyce, hopefully the lady won't get caught up in this.
This is Tijon,
Oh, maybe we're lying to
starlet
herself.
from the dawn of cinematography, less known for her talent than her tragic, untimely death.
Oh, there's a lot of stars with tragic, untimely deaths. That's sad. Sniffing her private life even. Yes, literally sniffing her private life. What happened to her?
She wasted away in a drug den called the Door to the River, not far from here, on Boogie Street. A mixture of cocaine and morphine. She was afraid of the world, and the camera, too.
Does anyone know how Marilyn Monroe died? Although Marilyn Monroe was not more known for her death than her talent, Marilyn Monroe was more known for her life. Enough of the posters. And if you don't know who Marilyn Monroe is, she is a famous American... was she American? Whatever. She was a famous actress, known as a sex icon, and a barbiturate overdose. Oh, that's how she died? Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know if they based it off of her or some other actress, because there seems to be a lot of people who died of overdosing. Enough of the posters.
The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye.
Thank you for searching
A radio
it up,
transmitter is attached to the dashboard, and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat.
Wow, I'm curious about the toolbox. Before I look at the radio, I want to know about
A
the
metallic
toolbox.
drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
It's pretty common among the famous, yeah. Is it common because they're famous and lots of people die from drug overdose, like in general? Or is it common because they're famous and the stresses of famous lead them to drug overdose, though? After all, there's a ton of people who overdose each year, right? And then die that way. Yeah, suicide by overdosing on medicine. Oh, barbiturates are medicine. Also, during that time period, I think, didn't they like hand out a lot of medicines like candy? I'm not sure. A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty. Except, ooh, newspaper! We are really peeking into her private life now. Unfold the newspaper.
It's an issue of Peripherique from last Wednesday.
Yeah,
A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Yeah, it looks like it was a type of sleeping medicine. Ah, makes sense. It makes sense to overdose on sleeping medicine. When you feel sad, the sweet sleeping medicine is really nice to fall back onto. A piece of paper falls out from the pages. Pick up the note.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system.
Complex mathematical equations. Am I smart enough to understand?
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
His thought trails off. Wow, this is new. Oh, maybe it's like a secret code. I don't know if it's a secret code. It feels like it could be a secret frequency. Push in the pull-out
The
toolbox.
pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Radio, posters, a trace of motor oil smell under all the cigarettes.
And she smells cigarettes. We're learning so much about the lady. Yeah? Check the pedals.
You wedge yourself
I'll do the
under
radio
the steering
last.
wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver.
Oh, that seems pretty normal. We haven't found any weird things, no drugs.
But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
Oh, what's a throttle? What's a car throttle? I don't actually know. Oh, I just know it's a car thing.
Sandpaper adds extra grip.
What does that mean? Why does the throttle need extra grip? The accelerator / gas pedal. Maybe they need to use the accelerator / gas pedal a lot? Maybe they've already rubbed it smooth? Looks like the driver has glued a piece of sandpaper to the throttle to offer some extra grip. Why?
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
The lieutenant repeats. The sandpaper would also rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot sole. Oh! Wait, I don't remember, but I remember we examined footprints back in the north with the handman body. Did someone have the right boot sole missing? I think someone did.
Yes?
He likes where this is going. You like where this is going, Kim. One of the footprints at the crime scene had an aberration. One sole was smoother than the other.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
The lieutenant's eyes light up behind his prescription lens. Yeah, there was a benefit to doing this drug search after all. We managed to find someone with a rubbed off boot sole. Wow, you remember that? Yeah, it's like it was coming from the depths of my mind. I vaguely remembered someone had a weird shoe. But today, this guy definitely remembers. We're a detective now. Holy crap, Andrea's memory is insane. No, Kim is a defeat character. Very selective episodic memory. Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching. Maybe the job you should do is like, no, an actual detective? I'm gonna drink myself to death like this guy. What a life. Must be hard being a detective. Actually, in real life, do detectives count as cops? I'm not even sure. The lieutenant, we never talk about them actually, but I guess it makes sense because they're detectives, right? And she's also the one running the drug trade. What a handful. What a handful. That's all you have to say? Don't think so. Oh, that's interesting because he is still called a cop, right? First the drug smuggling, now this. How deep does this rabbit hole go? What? Yeah, they're all connected somehow. Oh, that's bad. I didn't want them to be connected. Don't think so. I think for most police departments, you start as a regular patrol cop and work your way up to becoming a detective. I could be completely wrong, though. Oh, well, maybe that's true. I mean, I don't know how. I guess we all don't know about the police structure, which makes total sense. I wonder if they publish it, the police structure. Is it for the public to know? First the drug smuggling, now women. Shake your head. Always up to something. Wow, okay, so we have a choice between misogyny, light misogyny, well, maybe not light misogyny, derogatory, or, wondering. I guess we'll do the nicest one.
We've identified one of the footprints, but there are still 7 to go.
He writes something in his little blue notebook. The other footprints are probably going to be way harder to identify. I also don't really remember them. because they were more generic. Police officers and detectives are considered different career paths. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Is what I found online. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That must be why I was very confused in the beginning when it was like, you're a cop, but wait, you're also an investigator. I'm a superstar cop, but wait, I'm also a detective. What am I?
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a pull-out toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Alright, last thing, the radio. I don't have posters myself. I always wondered what it was like having posters.
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Oh, but police officers can become detectives. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. So, like, if you want to be a detective, it'd be easier to start as a police officer, I guess.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
The lieutenant leans closer to the radio and hums. Yeah, why are there that many? I'm so curious what they're looking at because I don't think I've ever played with an old style radio before.
It has to be an advanced model to fit so many frequencies next to each other without blending them together.
At least I know that radios work by frequencies. Why would anyone need so many radio stations? Is there anything we can do with the radio? What else is here? Why would anyone need so many?
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example.
Oh, maybe they all have their own.
UW and UKV.
Maybe they all have their own frequency for communication. Does that make sense? I'm not sure. This is all shortwave. UW and UKV. Yeah? Whatever, it's a frequency. This is all a certain frequency band, is what you say.
Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation, with quite a range too.
Yeah, radio communication. This, like, secretive radio communication, that's so cool.
A 20-kilometer radius at least, perhaps extended by an attachable antenna that's not here right now.
Oh, they took the antenna away. I guess even with their car locks, the lady had this precaution. Is there anything we can do with the radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
What else is here?
The smell
Well,
of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat.
The smell of cigarettes and dead actresses. How poetic. This guy could become a writer. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing. It might be a whole lot of no drug stuff, but at least we found a union person.
He closed the rusty
We found
old lorry
no
door.
drugs, though, which is good for us, because that means we have a chance of not tying her to the drug trade.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective?
He steps
Before
away
we
from
return to
the lorry.
Joyce?
Okay, so we're gonna talk to him before we go back to Joyce. Hi. Hi, Kim.
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Yeah, that makes sense. Good for... Kim is really taking charge in the second half. I guess he's gotten tired of watching me flail my way around in my amnesiac life. Alright, seems like something police would do. What do you think of all this, Kim? Yeah. Who is the company rep? Joyce! Oh, wait, let's... You know what? I don't know if this will ruin the dialogue option, so I won't click on it. But remember Joyce? The front. Yes, there's the boat lady. Yes, the boat lady. The company reps the boat lady with the beautiful, rich boat. Maybe we can beg money from her after. Again. Seems like something the police would do. What do you think of all this, Kim?
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation.
Ah, thank you. I only watched that part of the VOD. Oh, okay. Well, it's a good thing that you met the boat lady then, because she was spent like an entire hour, I think, just talking to the boat lady and getting our mental state ruined by the boat lady, and then becoming some kind of hobo because our mental state was ruined, and then afterwards going back to reloading to go back to the boat lady.
I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
Yeah, is it just drug trade at this point? It might be like a lot more than a drug trade now.
This means it's well funded. Technology like that, a major player must be financing it.
Whoa, it's not just... Wait, no. Like, so a major player is financing the drug trade? Or a major player is financing the union?
I'm not sure what the ULAN frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
RCM networks. That's us. Could be both. Oh yeah, that's true. It could be both. Regardless of what it is, it's much bigger than we thought. As for whether they're spying on RCM networks, well, I guess we'll figure that out later. What about the movie posters? How do they factor into all this? Can I ask every of these? How do you think this is connected to the union? Will the RCM open an investigation into this? You know what? Let's ask.
We should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it.
We really are digging into the drug trade, I guess. But why? Well, I guess trafficking of drugs is well, I'm a little confused. Why are they digging into trafficking of drugs? I guess trafficking of drugs is considered like this because drug trade is like illegal. But it's not like they're selling it here off of a show, right? Since they're exporting the drugs somewhere, it seems. And police are supposed to stop illegal stuff. Okay, well, I guess narcotics... Oh, it's because they're basically selling poison, right? So that's why drugs are illegal. But the transportation of drugs is illegal. So they're transporting poison is why it's illegal, I guess.
There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation. Sometime later, when we're done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
He stops to think. What are you thinking? Yeah, what are you thinking? I mean, I don't want to get caught in it right now either, but what are you thinking?
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madre grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Corruption? Well, is the Madre group related to the union, or is the Madre group not related to the union? So the Madre group was something that racist lorry driver mentioned. He said Madre Padre is like around here. But I don't know if it was tied to the union or not.
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Internal affairs? Why would internal affairs descend onto the matter? Because he thinks you can see it all being connected. Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, how can you have large organizations exist in an area without them talking to each other, right? Our large organizations probably all prop each other up or something. While at the same time, yeah, they probably prop each other up. While at the same time, maybe they might try to make sure they never intrude on each other's territory. Well, what about the movie posters? How do they factor into all this?
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
A lot of women there, especially for a lady driver's cabin. Oh, maybe either she looks up to them or she likes them. Maybe the trader is some sort of cinephile. Could the film industry be involved? Is there a film industry here? I assume it's going to be like American and importing drugs into black neighborhoods. Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I didn't really notice because I thought this place was already bad enough. Maybe they're importing it into an even worse off neighborhood. Damn, I thought we were onto something with random movie posters. Yeah, I know, right? Could the film industry be involved?
I'm going to say no.
Kim has shot down our dreams of involving the film industry. Yeah? How do you think this is connected to the union to have a film industry? How can we be sure? Yeah, I know, right? Maybe we'll find a way to connect them. How do you think this is connected to the union?
We didn't find anything conclusive linking them to the smuggling operation. But somehow, I doubt that Everard Clare would be oblivious to something like this happening right under his nose.
Yeah, it's not connected to the union necessarily by what we know, but it's so big and people clearly know this is happening. So the union must know what's happening. It doesn't help that this person was clearly present at the lynching.
My suggestion is we use it against the union in any way we can, to our own ends. It's a slippery hill, but we just might be able to pin them down indirectly down the road.
Alright, so basically, play it by the ear. We can use it as a card to play later. Don't cover those filmmakers, because they're all deep into it. It's a film industry conspiracy, right?
In short, this is a future angle. Possibly a good one.
Alright, so yeah. In short, we can worry about it later. Oh, you debrief over?
After you.
Oh, alright, we're going back to see Joyce. Maybe we should hand the car keys back. In the meantime, I wonder if they'll let us give the car keys back to the man, to the sad man who we broke down. Hey, we didn't find anything. It's all cool.
Oh, look.
Oh.
It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
Oh, well. We can't hand the keys back. I thought we'd be able to hand the keys back, but it seems like we can't. I was hoping we could go up to him and be like, hey, man, have your keys back. We didn't really find anything, so it's all cool now. Can we be friends again? Alright, where was the lady with the boat? I totally forgot. It was not here. This is too south. But it has to be at the edge of town somewhere. I just don't remember. Was it on the left side or the right side? Maybe it was this way. Wait. I do vaguely remember we had to descend down somewhere. I'm hearing seagulls now, so we're probably on the right track. Oh, is it here? No, we're wrong place. Okay, let's find another seaside area, since it's not here. Maybe I should press tab in the meantime, to see if there's anything else.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Poor little viewer, pat it. Or vandalism, shake your head. Look inside, maybe we can find money.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word
oh wait, never mind.
owner, written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Maybe look inside meant looking through it.
That's Kuno on the lens.
Kuno, hey, it's Kuno. It's a little kid. Maybe he was here. Shift your focus to the background.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, A church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower.
I feel like that's pretty aesthetically pleasing. It's like the stuff from whatever, I forget. Some sort of seaside thing. I vaguely remember like the town under Smaug or something in some movie.
You know this to be the star of Pericarnassus, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Pericarnassian church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards.
The star? A star? Striving towards a star? A moral height? How's a star a moral height?
Around the large wooden building you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
I guess I'm looking in this direction, and it's across the sea. Yeah. Poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
That's okay. We have our rubber gloves on. Then we can touch all the dirty things with these gloves. Vandalism. Shake your head. The lieutenant inspects the rigged slot.
A simple but clever solution to ruin in a coin-operated viewer. It took ingenuity.
And I'm lucky, I guess. I've never seen something like that in real life. But I really thought we'd be able to find money in there, and there was no money in there. Or maybe we'll find money in here.
This coin-operated viewer is facing
Kuno.
south.
You don't want to make friends with Kuno?
Says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle.
Kuno beat us last time.
Then use the
Turned us
focus
into a
knob
hobo.
to zoom in if necessary.
This coin
Why
operated.
place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty?
What's a tourist attraction doing here? I'm not spending money here. We're poor enough already. I don't have money to spend for this.
There was a revitalization project in 49. A design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. It didn't stick.
The lieutenant looks around and concludes it didn't stick. What happened? Why not?
They got as far as the street lamps and the statue on that intersection. Then something went sour.
His voice.
I suspect that something was Eva Claire, the union leader. He muscled them out. It's how it usually goes around here.
Why doesn't Eva Claire, with all his money and wealth, fix up the town? Cool, I dig organized crime. It's the best. Yeah, sure. I dig organized crime. Really? Can't we do something about it? Say nothing. Be cool. Say nothing. I don't dig organized crime. I want this place fixed up.
We should have done something about the union 10 years ago. That ship has sailed, officer.
What do you mean we should have done something about the union? Now, what's wrong with the union? Are you saying the union's not doing the union's job? We need to take over the union, overthrow their internal structures. Power should go back to the people of the union and not the people up top. Alright, I'm clearly not going to. Or am I? Is this the way to Joyce? I think we're gonna wander around for a bit before we finally figure out where Joyce is. Oh wait, no, there's her boat. I can see her boat now. Before that, what's this? He said that the union is the reason the revitalization failed. I would assume that's why. That's why meds. Yeah, we got meds. We got a lifesaver. The union's revitalization failed. Yeah, but he was speculating. Yeah. But also, if the union was the reason why, then we should overturn the union. We should not get rid of it. We should change its power structure, or maybe become the head of the union. I don't even know if that's possible, but it's okay. It's nice to dream. All right, we're back to Joyce, this handsome woman.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
She takes a thick sip from her silvery thermal cup. Assassinate Efgar and become the new leader. Yeah. Assassinate Efgar and his twin brother. And then afterwards, and before that, or at the same time, get all the other union members on your side somehow. That sounds like a great idea. It does, actually. Yeah, maybe we could run for a union leader. I spoke with the lorry men at the roundabout.
Yes, my eyes on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
My eyes on the harbor. I see you've been spying on us. Wait, where exactly are those eyes located?
It doesn't really matter. and I do apologize for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this.
Yeah, I apologize for spying on you, but it had to be done. Fine.
In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
I don't know, Kim, will
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, Kim coming in to save us.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn.
We're finally getting info.
I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
Wait, what? What do you mean? Yeah, she actually kept her word. I mean, I did expect her to keep her word. I just didn't expect her to not try to dig for more. What was that about a bloodbath? Tell me again, how are the lynching and the strike connected? I guess, well, you know what, what's this about a bloodbath?
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Let's go, civil war! I want a civil war! Let the bloodbath commence! This place in Rivershoal sucks anyway! Why keep the status quo when you can break it all down? Burn it down with the fire of, Cosmovian economics? Marvolovian economics? I forgot the word. What's it called again? Mazovian economics, social economics.
Since you are sharing, ma'am, this is also the RCM's worst case scenario.
Well, I want it to descend into a civil war. I think this place needs a civil war.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
Okay, well, no one here wants the civil war, so I need to keep quiet. Tell me again, how are the lynching and strike connected?
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
Oh, wait, what? Turns out that the Wild Pines doesn't trust Joyce Messier that much. Why is that? A momentary lapse of faith? Do you need a security detail?
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Okay. Why? She seems very, company reppy. She seems like a good face at the company. Why did they decide that they didn't trust her?
Every worker.
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric, or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
Oh, I see. I guess even relaying that message was too much for them. You need security detail? Why does she need security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Oh, I see. They gave her some tools because they didn't like the fact that she even relayed the message at all.
Who are they, exactly?
Yeah, who are they? Why don't I see them crowded around her? Are they drinking?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating.
Oh, why? Is it that hard to make friends with random military people? Could it be that their values are too different? Could it be because she's a lady and they're misogynistic? Which one is it?
They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience.
What's ceramic
They also
armor?
have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
Ah, I see. She must be trying to rein them in, but they don't like that, so that's why their relationship is deteriorating.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated
I
from
hope
his
that's
unit.
not the lady,
This allows some
the
of the
drug
more
lady.
militant Union members to subdue him.
Wait, what? Is that the guy who was hung and lynched? Because, did they lynch her security detail? Because if he raped some person and they lynched him, then, like, in a way, they're somewhat like it's almost vigilante justice, you know? they're like doing a good for the community. Yeah.
He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night.
Yeah. They lynched a rapist. So anyway, the guy deserved it. Okay, what then?
Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now.
For now? What orders also?
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Okay, so she's basically saying, so one of my guys raped one of the union, so the union lynched the guy, and now because their buddy got lynched, they want to get rid of get rid of some people in the union, right?
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Yeah, I'm curious
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the union militants.
Oh, but there's only 2 of them, so they're saying there's 2 security guys? No, wait, I'm confused. The remaining 2 Colonel contractors. Yeah, there's only 2 of them. Are you saying they're gonna bring in more to execute more of them? You've made a mess here. Yeah, you have, Joyce. I have to say, this is not disco. Not cool, man. Not cool at all. No, not chill. No peace. Maybe the investigations can team up, you know, share resources and intelligence. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I don't think that one's okay. Oh boy, is that not good? Yeah. You've made a mess here. You've made a mess here. Should we say that? I'm gonna say it. Oh man, Joyce. Well, you've made a mess here. I've made a mess too, but you've made a mess too.
It was the union who strung him from that tree.
A wave
My
crashing
hope is that you
against the side of the
provide a
boat.
single concrete suspect before Crenell indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put,
She grabs hold of the mainsail. Find a scapegoat! Find someone to string up! An eye for an eye, a body for a body, death for a death. It's their fault though, they raped the lady.
if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the union to respond.
Can we pin it on Evrard? Can we pin it on Evrard and his twin brother? And then afterwards kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Overturn the union leadership. Wait, no. Even if we overturn the union, this problem is too big for us. This is why political people become depressed. Because even if we pin it on Evrard, murder him and his twin brother, let the Crenels do it for us. They're still Madre Padre. Can we get them to execute the Madre Padre instead, and then execute the other guy? That seems like it might be too hard though. You gotta start kind of small. Can't immediately jump to the leader. Yeah, you're right. How do you do that? What is the handbook for infiltrating and killing the leader of an organization, taking over Martinez? Let's let them all execute each other. Yeah, I don't mind letting them all execute each other. I want this place to turn into a civil war. Let the bloodbath begin. Then we can start Maslowian socioeconomics. Don't pin this on someone good and do it fast. Right, we
The
read this.
Debarders have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Yeah. So that's true. The Debarders have 2,000 men. So you're saying it's fine, right? There's only 2 Crenell. I guess she's implying the Crenell will bring in more people.
Have you ever seen a hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant?
She leans back.
It's not pretty.
Okay. So the other option is to simply tell the Union people, or simply pin the blame on the Crenell people and get them executed. If we don't want war, we can just get the Crenell people executed by the Union, right? Surely, yeah? We can get Measurehead to go kill them.
The Serai's giant hornet, the world's 2nd largest insect, can kill 40 honeybees a minute, while a group of 30 can decimate an entire hive of 20,000 bees in less than 4 hours.
Well, that's kind of scary, yeah? So she's saying they're like hornets. But doesn't the Union have Measurehead? Measurehead is like the 2.5 meter tall guy. Yeah? Surely they have more. Giant hornets are crazy. Yeah, they are. Why do they need to go kill an entire nest anyway? Like, what's the goal of that? Do they eat them later? Or is it like, alright, time to kill them, we'll leave the carcasses for eating later? Because they're a-holes. Wow, that's it? That's terrible. Yeah, but 2.5 meter tall guy versus a tank. Oh, yeah, you're right. I know, they like raping women, right? Right? They like raping women. We just need to get Measurehead's ladies to go, like, to go have sex with them. Take off their armor in the meantime. And then while their armor's off, get Measurehead to bash their heads in. Then you've unshelled the tank. You've gotten to their soft underbelly by giving them a woman to rape.
These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons.
Yeah, you're right, it's
even
a tank.
yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
Oh, why don't they have guns? Everyone should have a gun. Give everyone a gun. Do you know what the problem is in America? The problem is that all us, like, progressives or whatever the heck, don't have guns. The moment we all have guns, they'll get rid of guns for everyone, right? We should all learn to wield guns. Because this is America. Is it legal to have guns in here? Illegal. Maybe you're right. Why is it legal for the security detail to have guns? They shouldn't be allowed guns. I see. Maybe they are allowed guns, but it's just hard to get it. We should steal their guns, get them like 2 women to rape, steal their guns in the meantime, have Measurehead and someone who steals your gun bash their heads in. Because they're security? Yeah, but they're not official security. They're outside forces, right? They're basically mercenaries for hire. But yeah, I guess you're right. Do you have a gun? You work in security. Like, you're a different kind of security. But does security have guns, now that I think about it?
The muzzle loaders need to be reloaded after every 1 or 2 shots. The automatics every 1 or 2 minutes.
No, I'm not 21, so I can't carry. Oh, I didn't realize there was an age limit on carrying guns. I'm so used to schools being shot up that I assumed everyone could carry a gun. Okay. Like, where did they say? The muzzle loaders? 2 men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. It's impenetrable to muzzle loaders. The muzzle loaders, which I guess the Union could have, is even worse than their automatic. We had an incident at one of our plants where a guy tried to murder his supervisor. Oh my god! They showed up to the plant with a handgun. So now we have approval to carry. Before we couldn't. Oh, I see. To fight guns, you need guns, I guess. The solution is always more guns. In this case, it is also true. The solution is more guns. We need to get the Union people guns.
As I said, a bloodbath.
Exactly. Let's make a bloodbath. But let's make it a bloodbath that hurts. I can't see it happen. Too many things would have to go wrong first. Isn't this a pretty bleak scenario you're describing? I think the confrontation is inevitable. Well, I don't know. I think we can probably believe her, but let's go for the middle route. This sounds pretty bleak.
Many bleak scenarios have already come true.
Like what?
Nameless, badgeless detective of the citizens' militia.
Okay, she's that's true. Nameless, badgeless detective. I carry pepper spray on me though. I don't think I'm supposed to. Just don't tell my boss. Okay. Well, pepper spray is good. Maybe we should arm all the people in the Union with pepper spray. Like, even if they're tanks, their eyes still work, right? But someone needs to steal the guns from them. Make sure they don't have guns. Is this possible in this game?
All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
That's a really nice way of saying we need someone as a scapegoat to trade a body for a body. And I don't think that's fair. I mean, they executed that guy for vigilante justice reasons because they were rapists. Or a rapist. why can't we like why can't we like not give up a body in court? Will it hold up to execute someone for being a rapist? Whatever. Can you tell me about Cornell? You said the deceased assaulted a woman.
Or he didn't. This is
tilts her head.
information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
Can the teenagers testify? Yeah. Who did the passing on then? What did those teenagers by the canal say? What did those teenagers say?
That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
Alright, it's the accepted story, right? So it's okay to, like, let this blow over?
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows knitted in concentration.
Let's wait for Kim to say something.
We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place? And when?
Yeah, but maybe that isn't what happened. Yeah, you know what? Maybe it isn't. Maybe they allow rape. Yes. Maybe there was no rape. That's the slippery slope that exists with the vigilantism. Yeah. You know what? That's true. But for us, it's convenient. Let this whole place in Martinez burn down. I've had enough of it. Seems like my mental state is also going with the man. Do we have any reports on assault? Alright, that's weird. How come Kuno didn't tell us about this thing, the story, whether it's true or not?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk. Maybe on narcotics, too.
We must build our communist empire on the ashes. Yes, we must build our communist empire on the ashes. Let the fire blaze through this place and bathe the place in blood. Communism in here is actually white. Apparently, well, I read it from the wiki. Apparently, it's supposed to be peaceful. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Peace can come after everyone dies.
Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
Okay, but the dock workers do need a motive too, right? So their motive is pretty clear. Maybe. As long as we win, we can rewrite history. Yeah, exactly. Or you know what's even better than rewriting history? It's when you write exactly what happened, but everyone loves it anyway. You can be like, well, yeah, we committed the horrible thing, the genocide of Martinez or whatever, but it was all for a patriotic reason. Like all good leaders, history is written by the victors. Yeah, history is written by the victors. I don't know. I mean, because the dead are dead, right? That's the horrible thing about dying. Once you're dead, you have no voice to speak with. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually... so who is this woman?
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor about a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
Oh, wait, who's the colonel? Is the colonel's the dead the colonel's the person who was assaulted, so the dead guy is the colonel. And the colonel's colleagues also believe that he assaulted a woman. So it's not like out of character for him to assault a woman if his buddies who are alive think he assaulted a woman. Well, what can you tell me about Cornell, the company? Yeah?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell.
Oh, alright. What do you mean public resume? Do you mean they don't have reports of sexually assaulting women?
They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste,
Oh, they mean
Welchman-Lorenz,
who they work for.
Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Is Martinez a third world country? I don't think it is, right? Maybe Martinez is considered like second world or something. Either that or they're actually first world, but they're just a horrible place to live.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yeah, hence why they were totally chill with their friend with the story of their friend raping someone. This city looks pretty third world. Alright. Let's see. They're used to taking place in third or fourth world countries. Yeah, it does look pretty third world, but the way that she says mind you makes me suspicious that this place should be considered slightly more quote-unquote civilized. But yeah, it does seem third world, right? There's a drug trade going on, vigilante justice is happening, security detail is allowed to wander around with guns, no one's like minding them. And someone's even able to spread alleged rape rumors, and it's accepted by their colleagues as, yeah, that probably happened. Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil.
Yeah. But in this, well, I don't know. Does Martinez have a record of reporting atrocious military conduct? Okay, anything else you got on them?
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources.
She thinks. Oh, is she gonna do something useful for us?
If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
She thinks. Maybe Kim could do it. I'm badgeless, but Kim could probably do it.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is charged with coordinating law enforcement activities in complex multinational investigations. Their database is the single largest source of information in the world.
The International Collaboration Police? That's an interesting name for an organization. International Collaboration Police. Is that like beyond the RCM maybe?
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, ma'am?
I'm curious too.
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenell.
Oh, well, could you contact the company? Tell them to call them off? I don't think she can, because she said her company doesn't like her very much right now.
I have. And they will.
Oh, okay.
However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
I feel like she is creating a sense of urgency, and I can't tell if she's just stringing us along.
She's being truthful. She is pressing them as hard as she can.
Oh, okay. So she's not stringing us along. She's unsure if... the other interpretation is that she has contacted them, but they don't want to pull them back, actually. Maybe that's why it's taking a while. It's taking a while not because it's taking a while normally, but because they're dragging their feet. They want these security detail out here. This colonel, the one who was hanged, did you know him? Yeah, what was he like?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
Well, what about his name?
Lely.
Lely.
His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely.
A war name.
He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Only one of them did. Oh, it's bad that only one of them divulged your full name, I guess. This lady, anything else? Nationality? How old would you say? Well, tell me about the others first.
One is a man. Courty, they call him. A nickname as well. The other a woman. Phyllis DePaul.
Wow, Phyllis.
Courty is
Can we
the gunner,
flirt with her?
I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
Oh, DePaul is a radio operator. Oh boy, we have another lady radio operator now. I bet they both smell of cigarettes and perfume.
What would you say was his eye color, the deceased?
Oh, that's interesting. Why is he saying this? Maybe because we can confirm it later when we bring the body down.
She closes her eyes, trying to picture the man's face, then shakes her head.
Yeah, it makes sense. Not everyone remembers someone's eye color, so...
I can't remember.
There's a pang of regret to her voice. Yeah, I could believe that. I mean, like, it's not that easy to remember someone's eye color unless it's very striking. I once saw this person with the most striking amber eyes, and it was really amazing. And that was the only time I really noticed someone's eye color.
The lieutenant was testing her, asking a small detail first to see if she knew him better than she let on. She passed.
Oh, that sounds kind of nice. Yeah, it was amazing. Except the person with the striking amber eyes was actually kind of sketchy and tried to get me alone in a park. But they did have beautiful eyes.
That's all right, then. Anything else? Nationality? What would you say was his age?
I think these are easier to remember, I think. Jesus, that's a good turn. What a good turn.
He was 40 or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age or gauge his facial expressions.
So he was moderately old. He was somewhat old. It's hard to say which, but his jaw had an injury, which might help when we're examining the body. I see. He had a pretty sorry-looking face. Going from eye color so attempt to cry. Nah, I don't know. I thought it was fine. But when I went back home and told people about it, they're like, oh my gosh, you shouldn't have done that. And in retrospect, maybe I shouldn't have.
What else? Nationality? Accent?
Accent, nationality? I'm curious too.
He was Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own.
What a unique character, this person. Not many people who look like that. Yeah. Especially the injury. His injury was the most remarkable thing about him. Light brown hair, though.
In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury.
She nods.
That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
Only once? Wow. Oh, they really did just say, alright, lady, we're gonna send you the security detail. You can't do anything about it. We're also not gonna tell you their orders. What about the two remaining mercs now?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out.
She puts her foot on the
one,
guard wire for balance.
They're almost certainly armed to the teeth.
You think we're gonna get killed? Tell their maybe it's just a bit naive. Yeah, I'm naive. I stay home all the time. That's why I don't know anything about the world. They've gone to ground, as it were. I guess we're gonna get beat up or worse, killed if we go to them.
They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
We're vigilantes, as opposed to what? They're sanctioned. They're sanctioned vigilantes. They're not vigilantes. They're sanctioned and under military orders. That's what makes them better than us. Because they're under orders, so they can carry their atrocities out in a sanctioned manner. We still need to know where they are. We'll confront them directly. No. That's too much testosterone. Okay, we'll steer clear for the moment. We still need to know where they
You're
are.
likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
Wow, we can have a logic roll. Hey, yeah. Wow, why did the scab leader come back into this? When that happens, I'll be in a better position to... What? I'm confused. Very logical. Does this mean the scab leader's tied to them? I better roll this.
Obviously the scab leader at the harbor gates.
Oh, wait, really?
The one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise.
So we actually talked to the guy. Then that mercenary is an actor too. Wow.
The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
The other has a vantage point in the building. Oh, right. Because she said she spied on us, right? I guess she has a slightly better relationship with them than we thought if the other one was spying on us and reported back to her. Let's go for that one first. One is probably in a building overlooking the roundabout.
Would afford a good vantage point. In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
Wait, no, how do I know that the other one was keeping tabs on me while canvassing the lorry drivers. Lorry powder, gotta get back to work now. Okay, it's fine. Anyway, see you and I mean, like, have a good work, basically. I hope that your day is not too hectic and it goes alright. It was nice seeing you. That would afford a good vantage point. I don't know. I'm very confused how I got the second one. Oh, well, guess I don't have enough logic compared to this guy. This guy will be our logic brain. I got 30 minutes left, so it shouldn't be too bad. Hope you won't have to use your maze. Huh? What maze?
Where is your radio for contacting them, if I may ask? Do you have an earpiece?
That's good. I'm glad that it ends soon. For you, that your workday ends soon. Where is your radio? You have an earpiece? Oh, yeah. She talks to them, right?
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover agent. There's a short wave at the ship's wheel.
She nods towards the sloop's cabin. I mean, even if you're not an undercover agent, you might have an earpiece, right? Unless, in this world, only agents have earpieces. Alright, well, let's see. One must be the goon in the ill-fitting work clothes of the harbor gates, the scab leader.
That may be so.
She's poisoned.
I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
She didn't give anything away. Yeah?
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a border keg.
It's me!
Does this not bother you?
This does not bother you? Yeah. Why doesn't it bother you?
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
I see. I don't see. Oh, mace. Oh, sorry, yes, you mean the spray, right? The pepper spray, right? yeah. I mean, yeah, don't worry. Yeah, I think this is, like, even if you weren't ESL, someone else would have written maze anyway. Yeah, that's a easy typo. How would my employer react if I were intervening on behalf of the Union? I don't know. Would you be intervening on behalf of the Union?
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
He decided to insult her a little bit. I had another question for you.
I hope I can answer it better.
Alright, so I guess the last question. How much time do we have? How much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob and their impatience.
She paints them as these, like, rough guys who don't know what they're doing, but the impression that I got from the scab leader was that they're quite a bit more controlled than that. Could he be wearing armor under those ill-fitting clothes, though?
They don't report their progress to you?
Yeah, how come they don't?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
I see. They're working with, they're doing both things at once. They're doing their investigation as well as their personal justice thing. Hey, they're no better than the vigilantes. They're just like them. Only they're sanctioned, I guess. There's a brief silence. Seagulls squawk over the bay.
It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Alright, well, not a single day has passed yet, so that's enough for now. It's fine.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
Can I have some money? Can I have some money? I want some money. Thank you. That's all for now. It's fine. I hope we can get some money, though. That's why it's usually a bad thing. You allow it once before you know it. Everybody's at each other's throat. Yeah, that's true. But in this town, it seems like it's already been happening, right? And the mercenaries were the spark that set the whole pile of kindlewood ablaze. Potentially, yeah. This town is so torn and horrible that it's practically already like that, begging to happen. We did talk to the girl, but I don't know if it was saved, our talk with the girl. let me check this box first. Maybe
This
we can find
Postma
money.
Vantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
2 bullet holes in the front. Wow. Was that bullet hole also from the time this place was war-torn? Did they really not fix it at all?
A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Good mail delivery box. Or fuck you, mail delivery box. Good mail delivery box. How cute. I actually pat it.
The box seems happy.
The box seems happy.
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox.
Best
also.
set. That's a best set. Yeah, so cute. I feel you, mail collection box, been there. Post Lavantieri, mail collection box, been there. Mail collection box, you should man the fuck up. You know, been there. Post Lavantieri,
The mail collection
been
box
there.
seems cathartic. Thankfully,
Wow.
so do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
The mail collection box seems cathartic. Thankful even. Wow, this man is adorable and he decides that inanimate objects are real. Did we finish? We did talk to her, but I'm not sure if...
Hello again, sir.
Yeah, the dialogue is saved. I was wondering if the dialogue wasn't saved. He's just a bit, skizzle. Yeah, he's just a bit. I mean, maybe he might be even more than a bit that way, to be honest. But you know what? It's healing. If it's healing to, like, talk to inanimate objects and it makes you feel better, then you should talk to inanimate objects for the sake of feeling better. We already talked to this lady, but I think I ruined my morale somewhere in here. So the dialogue options with
Hello
her.
again, esteemed officer.
This dialogue options are done, but I vaguely remember there was something that
These shelves are overburdened with a
Dick
couple of
Mullen.
spook novels
Yeah.
hide amidst
So
all
this
the
I already
detective
did
books.
before, but
Thrilling tales of spycraft and daring do.
I didn't have this saved because of losing morale somewhere in the middle over here. I can't remember how it happened though. She was just like watching history. Am I the mailbox? Am I the mailbox? Are you the skizzle? Are you sick? Are you saying something else? Okay, Starkey, what's all this crime fiction?
Crime, robberies,
By the
murders,
way, if you
even
remember
sexual
this,
crimes.
and
We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that out.
if you remember this, I will just rush through this. That's it. Yeah, which is it? But if you remember this, then we're going on. You don't remember this, or you do remember this? If you don't remember this, then we'll actually go through this because I've actually been here. I'm just going here to collect Dick Mullen. You do? All right. In that case, we will rush through it. While she says Dick Mullen a bunch of times.
You're a police officer.
Look through
Crime
this
fiction.
place
These
of books,
what's more,
and
not
we'll
a
just
single
go
mention
through it.
of all the stress this work creates upon
yeah,
you
list
see,
everything.
A killing is declared.
Dick Mullen
Oh,
dies.
Turns out he faked it.
Are there any more?
Yes.
There's
Tragedy.
more Dick
After
Mullen.
all this, you
Alright,
still haven't found the answer.
who is Dick
to the one
Mullen? Do you
question
think we'll
your
roll
quick
it?
eye
Yeah, we
notices
rolled
a small
it.
caterpillar crawling.
Mistaken
a wallpaper back
identity?
from Dick Mullen.
Why does it
Could
speak
be
to me?
The motifs of unstable identity.
it's got
Perhaps
to be something
you're drawn
else.
to the dark and noir. Then this is the
Oh
book
wait,
for you.
I got the wrong one. I've clicked the wrong option. Anyway, that's all I wanted to do. We were here to collect the Dick Mullen dialogue option because for some reason I'm attached to having the Dick Mullen dialogue option. We can nearly divide the Dick Mullen books. Yeah, we can. Maybe we will get it after we make sure that we are able to pay the guy back. The person inside the motel. Actually, I accidentally spoiled myself on something in the game about sleep because I was wondering if this guy ever slept. And I don't know how it's gonna go, but it seems like it may be a problem in the future. That we don't have enough money to find a place to sleep. But you know what? That's a problem for later us. Alright, but we have a skill point, or we have 2 skill points even. So what should I use it on? Maybe I should use it on this. Just sleep outside. And then I spoiled myself finding out that depending on what day you slept outside, apparently the game ends. Well, you know what? We can try that. If it gets to that point. Take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. Well, we'll level this up one more time. And then after that, give ourselves some empathy. Yeah? Because empathy is good to have, right? Alright, there we go. Accept changes. Wouldn't it be better to level your intellect? Oh, where's my intellect? Oh, this one? Yeah, maybe you're right. But which one? There's so much intellect, I can't seem to decide. Visual calculus? More visual calculus. Maybe. Yeah. Focusing on your strong points. Oh, yeah, you're right. We should become even more. We should become even more intellectual. And drama, I guess. Or confused. So confused. There's so many of them. Oh, there's an info. Because your psyche and physique is really low. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Let's do that. I just need to figure out which one to go for. Maybe more visual calculus and a little bit more drama, or should we pour everything into one? Or logic? You know what? We probably need logic. So let's level up logic. Logic and visual calculus. That's good, right? Or maybe just pour it all into logic. Nah, logic and visual calculus. Oh yeah, I saw about the Disco Elysium subreddit. And Elysium, that's good, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either. We'll just go for it. I saw the Disco Elysium subreddit, and it turns out there's a lot of people with Disco Elysium tattoos. And they were all very, very beautiful, actually. Yeah, it's cool, I think, that there was so many people who were very affected by Disco Elysium. What's this? The smoker up there could be a witness. Talk to him. Where's the smoker up where? The smoker up where? There's a smoker up there? Where's up there? Oh my gosh, more money and drugs! Yeah! We got more magnesium! Oh, the art in this game is pretty good. Yeah, it is, right? It's super beautiful. The winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. I think I saw a lot of people with the... We have a good safety net now. Yeah, we do. We have 2 magnesiums instead of just 1. That's 2 dings to our morale that we can take. But where's the smoker? Is it this guy? No, that's not it. He said the smoker up there can be a good witness, but I don't know where up there is. Huh? Who's up there? And where is up there? Is it this? No, I don't think so. Can I even go behind the fence? I'm suddenly very confused. What do you mean the smoker up there is a very good witness? I don't see anyone up there. Alright, well maybe, do you think Kuno is maybe a little more kind now?
Fuck, does Kuno care?
I'm going to...
Kuno doesn't...
I'm gonna save my game just in case Kuno is too much for us and we use up both magnesiums.
Does Kuno care?
Kuno, he seems just as kind as ever. Kuno, I keep throwing up and I can't investigate the body at all.
Like a fucking volcano? Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
Can we get him to do it?
You're lucky you didn't die there.
Maybe you have some advice for me? I mean, you're both obviously handling it quite well.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you.
Oh no. He's probably gonna say something mean or spit in our face. The kid looks to the left and his right and leans towards you.
What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
Oh man, I hope my morale is gonna go down.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of a Cunified non-vomiter.
Oh, codified non-vomiter, here I come. Because we're embarrassed and feel bad, maybe this will make us help us investigate the body.
That's right. Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
Okay, I'm off. Wow. Back down from Kuno.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Alright, let's try the body again. If the roll's bad,
There
though.
he still is, looking right through you with
Plus
his
one.
white eyes. The body
Plus one,
below
I'm gonna
is
find
entirely
out.
dedicated to that corpse smell.
It's still kind of bad, though. I don't know if... Well, we can try
Kuno, the
once more
pig's getting
time.
pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
Oh man, I don't know. I hope them. Every time I talk to them, I get a little scared. What if they kill my morale? I just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
And you know what? This guy. This guy is more easy to deal with than Kuno.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Child, converse with me. Child, converse with me. You know what? I want to say this.
Murder was the case they gave me.
She has almost vanished behind the fence. Only the top of her hat remains.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
She hides behind the fence. You know what? What are those strange words you use, girl? Listen, child, the corpse made me puke twice, and I was wondering why you
Stay
don't.
away from me, pig. You don't want to see what happens when you corner me.
Well, there is no corner. You have a whole world behind you. Is there anything
I'll
else?
die before I squeal, pig.
What are those strange words you use, girl?
I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Oh man, these people really do have sad lives, though.
Don't be traumatizing here. Get the fuck out of here.
Are they friends or siblings? I can't
I'll die
tell.
before I squeal, pig.
Kuno S. Kuno and Kuno S. Hey kid!
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of here, face. You got done. Talk to me.
There's no reason to talk to you.
So it's a girl. Interesting.
So it's a girl. Interesting. You didn't even know it was a girl
I'll
until
die
now.
before I squeal, pig.
You there behind the
You
fence.
don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got my hands bloody. Don't say that to a police officer. She doesn't act very girly. I guess she doesn't act very girly for this time period that they're in for Disco Elysium, right? But if it weren't... Yeah, she doesn't act very girly for Disco Elysium. If it were in the modern day, maybe she'd be more like normal.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
That's funny. But it seems
I'll die
like
before I
it's possible to fail the perception check and just not see her. Alright, let's talk to this guy again.
Fuck does Kuno care?
The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Why won't they tell us about the rape thing that they've been spreading around?
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
You know what? Have you seen anyone suspicious
Just
around?
a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Alright.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
What's that mean? What's this supposed to mean? What? I wonder what language they took this from. Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fucking. Kuno uses the fucking for target practice.
Kuno's fuck you. Wow, yeah. These people scare me.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
So you don't know anything.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all.
He shakes his head,
Trying
clearly
to make
offended.
the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Popo phone. The phone. It's Finnish. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's nice to know that it's Finnish. The popo phone. That's such a nice word for a police person. You know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno? Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
He puffs himself up. Oh, okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking...
He looks around trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Night City. That's so cute. Kuno's quite cute, actually.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
There's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't exist.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head.
Ooh, a cyberpunk reference. Ah, I see. Yeah, Kuno's head is cyberpunk.
You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
I don't care about you, Kuno. I wanna know about the body.
Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
It's lame? Wow, that's insulting.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's city. Night City. Rage City. The city of rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Oh. Did we manage to get their relationship to become a little worse? Is this the angle we needed to go for?
Lame.
They're fighting each other.
That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
Like a true cop. Yeah, who knew that this would happen? I'm so surprised. What a pleasant surprise.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Alright, more on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
You seem to have softened up a little bit. Talk to Kuno S, back down from Kuno, empathy 1. Can't do this. About the crime scene, you kids often play in this yard? I want to discuss the body with you. Again, Kuno. Can I do this? Oh wait, no. More on this later.
Get lost.
Alright, we have 2 magnesiums. We can go for this. About the crime scene, you know all kids often play here?
This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
The wooden choo-choo? What wooden choo-choo? Your wooden choo-choo? Man's clothes were in the fashion here. How did it get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. You know what? We'll go back to this later.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, dumpster diver.
Shoot that shit. Kuno, those are the ladder. Ever climb it? Points a ladder on the tree.
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So you would say that ladder is unclimbable? Yeah. We need to stoke his need to feel cool.
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
Never mind. I guess he's already given up on it in his heart.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
What, that acrobats can climb it?
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
Okay, I guess that's interesting. What's up there? What's in the greenhouse over there?
Don't know. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Kipta. We can probably manipulate him improving himself. Yeah. Can we do that? I hope we can.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
Ah, I see. This is unfortunate. That they lost a first name. Hold on, the gardener used to work there?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it.
He fills his lungs with rancid air.
Shit's nothing to Kuno.
His eyes get a little watery. It's nothing. He must mean the body, right? You mean the young woman by the whirling in rags? That gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
He looks you in the eye and nods as if agreeing with himself. This guy could be a book character.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, her.
What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March?
I mean, it's a greenhouse, but... Huh? I thought people garden all the time in the greenhouse. Am I wrong?
Fish is sometimes used to fertilize the soil a few weeks before planting something. Maybe she was preparing the garden beds.
Yeah, they run year-round. Yeah, I thought they ran year-round, too. Oh, you know what else could be a good fertilizer? this man's body. If we really don't know what to do with this body, we should get the gardener to take it down, chop it up, and then use it for fertilizer. I don't know if fertilizer's cheap here after all. I should ask about that. Accept the task. Yeah, it was probably fish. I'm not gonna waste any more time asking about it. Yeah, I should ask her about that.
It seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Kuno doesn't give a shit.
He spits over his shoulder and looks back up at you. Oh, what up? Oh, I should probably mute my phone notifications. I forgot again. I have more questions about the crime scene.
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
Maybe his mind is kind of similar to this guy's area. Actually. You know what? We're done with this dialogue tree. I like him. Yeah, he's cute actually. Yeah, he just scares me because, like Joyce, he got us to be so demoralized we ended up being a hobo. But let's see, can we try again?
Looking right through
you. Let's try one more time.
The body below
maybe it's
is
a bad
entirely
idea,
dedicated
but let's
to
roll.
That corpse smell.
Please.
Again, the corpse laughs at you, pus dripping from its mouth. You will never be able to hold it in. It's always too much. Every time it happens, it gets worse and worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing.
Do you think we can go back to the mailbox? Just cry.
Little black bubbles pop on the corpse's lips. Decay liquid, like tar. It's like he's gurgling.
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long enough for us to work.
There's nothing
else to do.
Yeah, back to our comfort mailbox.
Maybe it's okay if you don't make it today.
Alright. Hey, our morale didn't actually get a ding. Seems like we're used to throwing up now. Oh, that's quite good. We just aren't allowed to roll it until tomorrow. But tomorrow the comfort box will recharge, and then we can pet it to give ourselves a little warm fuzzy feeling inside.
Hello again, officer.
Character development. Yeah, we're getting stronger. Tell me, what exactly have you been doing in your greenhouse in March? Is she gonna be like, greenhouses run all year?
Well, this might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so.
She points her wheelbarrow. Wait, what else, Snow?
Snow has nutrients in it.
Oh.
Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that's what my grandma always told me.
She smiles shyly. She's so cute! When can we flirt with her?
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird Snow.
Squint your eyes and look at her intently. Yeah?
Stop looking at her. Look around. What do you see?
Alright, the traffic jam, the plaza, an entrance to the yard. Yeah, the weird grandma. The grandma, why does the grandma say snow have nutrients? Does snow actually have nutrients? I don't think so, right? The traffic jam?
That's right. And the canal, the bookstore, the harbour gates. This is a great vantage point for keeping an eye on you.
Right, Joyce said. Didn't Joyce say the other mercenary was a woman? Could the nice girl over here be the other mercenary? Oh no. Noted, but I'll keep it to myself. Are you by any chance keeping an eye on us? Noted, but I'll keep it to myself. Could she? She'd be pretty good. Yeah, I know, right? She's not the barbarians that Joyce said they were. Alright, are you by any chance keeping an eye on us? Snow has been called the poor person's fertilizer because it's a source of trace elements and, more importantly, a plant available forms of nitrogen, a nutrient often in short supply. Oh, wow! So it's true! Snow really is used as fertilizer. She should try cutting up the dead man's body then, and then planting it. The more you know. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Should I say, are you by any chance keeping an eye on us? No, I'll keep it to myself.
Have been of service. Now you know the locals are keeping tabs on you.
Oh, or maybe she's not the Or maybe she's not the mercenary, but she's a local. We need directions.
Of course.
Aww.
Where to?
I missed the other dialogue options. Alright, that's fine. Maybe I needed that.
No problem.
She's very well composed.
Alright. It's nighttime now, right? It's 7:26 p.m. That's what 1926 is. Do you suppose we could go to sleep? Oh my god! There's lights! Is that a disco ball? Oh. I can't look up, but it looks like... Can we karaoke? we need a record though to karaoke with. Yeah, disco. Let's see who we can talk to. Press tab. Oh, we can't talk to any of these guys. We can't talk to these people either. Oh, what a shame. I thought we would be able to. Maybe this guy? No, we can't talk to this guy. And this guy's still passed out? Yeah, it's super busy. Alright, well, what about this lady? Yeah. Did we exhaust her dialogue options? I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. Sweetie needs money. Just sweeties get money.
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
Tug on her heartstrings. This is not gonna work. Oh, what is the paycheck? I haven't seen any paychecks.
You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
Kim, can you lend me some money?
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you. Maybe you should talk to Everard, the union leader.
Yeah, where can we find him?
Interesting idea. This Everard sounds powerful. Maybe you can wrangle some coins out of his pocket.
Can we? Although, it seems like the dialogue did not remember our previous information about Everard. Let's change the subject.
No, I'm so sorry. I don't have money for you. If there's anything else I can do for you, just ask.
Aww. You seem to be in a chair.
Dear. I'm a paraplegic.
I'm so straightforward.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
A grenade? Did you fight in a war? Maybe she was a soldier. I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention this. Thanks for clearing it up for me. Let's move on. You know what? A grenade? Did you fight in the war?
Dear. I'm not quite that old, although I was injured in the line of duty.
Wow. Well, did she used to be an acrobat? That's a bit of a shame. Yeah, it'd be cool if it did. Yeah, Grenade. But maybe not. Are you a tightrope walker?
Nothing so extravagant, dear. Though what young girl doesn't dream of soaring over a crowd?
Aw, well, what did you do then? Yeah. What young girl doesn't dream of soaring over a crowd? What person doesn't dream of soaring over a crowd? What did you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail order shoe company.
Then how did she get injured?
You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding.
Oh no.
I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well.
Oh, that's good.
One can only dream
comfort.
of such payoffs nowadays.
She runs her hands over the chrome wheels of her chair. I don't know if chrome is supposed to indicate that it's a good wheelchair or something. Alright, thanks for clearing that up for me. Let's move on. I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention it, Thanks for clearing up for me. She nods, smiling up at you from behind her glasses. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern. What if she's actually a spy? Nah, couldn't be, right? She's too nice. I drank so hard, I forgot literally everything. I hope you're right. I hope it's not too bad. Or, yeah, I'm blowing this whole thing out of proportion. Forget I said anything. You know what? I hope you're right. I hope it's not too bad.
You know where we are, right?
Oh, we're in Havashul? I don't know, some seedy hotel zone? A war zone at the edge of the world. We're dead, haunting each other. We're ghosts. If I say this, Am I gonna get a problematic personality trait? I do feel like we are dead, haunting the world. But you know what? We're in Hova-Shoal.
That's right. In a hostel called the Whirling in Rags, to be precise.
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Hova-Shoal. What kind of place is
How
this?
would I even begin to tell you?
Her eyes
Revachol
widen.
is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
Really? It is the most beautiful city? I thought we were in Martinez.
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel.
This city is the most beautiful. Yeah, I know, right?
Though it has seen better days.
It doesn't seem like the most beautiful. There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost. If this city is the most beautiful, then the other cities must look really tragic.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is. Yes?
It's 51, right? All I know is we're approaching the end times. I love how there's so many dialogue options that allow me to be like a crazy, the world's gonna end kind of person, but I haven't done it. It's a bad year, my late 40s or 50s. I don't even know how old I am. It's the spring of 51, right?
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Oh, we got a pen! That's so nice.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there.
Yeah, we have a nice
she
pen
lifts
now.
her shoulders.
We should try to see if we can equip it.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
What mode of government? No, we're shitty pencils. Yeah, right? Before all we had was our broken shitty pencil. Now we have a real pen. Oh man, what regime are we living under? I feel like we're being quizzed. Cop. We're living under the cop regime. No, that's not true. Radios are being used to control people's mind and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners, and women. This is certainly a conspiracy theory. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. That's not true. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. Are any of these true? I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me like it's not. Some kind of democracy, maybe? Honestly, I don't know what kind of regime we're living under. It seems like it's not some kind of democracy, although I'm not sure. You know what? I'll say this.
Oh, sweetie.
She smiles a sad
It's really
smile.
not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct.
Did you live through it? No idea either. Have we ever heard anything about the government? Not really. Oh, hi Jackson, welcome back. I don't think we heard anything about the government other than that it's under some sort of emergency military thing, right? And as for whether we're gonna use a scapegoat, no, we haven't decided yet. We haven't even met F-Heart, and all that has happened. Wait, when did you leave exactly? Well, walking backwards, we talked to the gardener who seemed to be watching us, and then before that, we talked to Kuno, who mentioned something about the gardener. We also threw up trying to get the body down again, but this time our morale wasn't dinged too bad. Like 30 minutes ago. Yeah, I think that's what happened, right? We were still talking to Joyce when you left, right? And Joyce had given us information about, what was it? Joyce has given us information about there being two military people and whatever. So then later, I was like, wow, it's late. Time to head back to this area. But before heading back to this area, I went over to Kuno. Yeah, so that's all that happened. We talked to Kuno, and Kuno gave us some sort of information about the gardener planting things in a greenhouse in March. So we were like, that's suspicious. And then we went to talk to the gardener. Turns out the gardener seems to be watching us, and then we start talking to this nice lady who gave us a green pen. But it seems that the game probably expected us to talk to her earlier because the stuff that we know about Epcot and stuff, it seems like the game is treating it like we don't know. Oh, they went extinct. I don't know, did she live through that time?
Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
So we're colonized? I don't think that's quite it. Like, who's the Coalition?
But they still have cops.
If there's no government, how come there's cops?
Oh dear.
She shakes her head, suddenly very worried.
And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution.
Hugh, tell us some more about who this coalition is.
But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
This isn't the big things, is it? This is basic world stuff. Please tell us about the world we're in.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Oh no. Oh, we went too far. So how did I do? What is the revolution you mentioned? So how did I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
Oh no, we messed up. That's okay.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
Maybe Kim will actually pay for us, though, if they finally realize we're brain damaged.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Alright, maybe we can come back tomorrow and pretend that, like, we remembered something. What is the revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
Okay, we're getting some more info, but I'm still very confused. Whoa, was the revolution... Now, was the revolution, like, for the people or not for the people? I think this was the overthrowing of the monarchy, but I'm not sure. I think, yeah. It was overthrowing the monarchy, right? What does that have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
Alright. Who could tell me
Someone
more?
more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant. Wasn't it the commies who tried that? Oh, yeah. So the revolution is probably the commies 40 years ago or so, and then and they overthrew the monarchy, and then the coalition, I guess, didn't like it, and then afterwards came and bombed the place, and now it's under the coalition but with no government or something like that. We need self-determination in Martinez or Loachot or wherever we are. Maybe you should ask him.
I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
I'm an encyclopedia, though. They should have popped the encyclopedia up to help me, but they didn't.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Maybe the bookstore person would be able to tell me.
That's a good point.
Oh,
This
wait,
doesn't
Joyce
look
is
like
wealthy.
Rich Central.
This doesn't look like Rich Central. Yeah, we have a living encyclopedia in our head, yeah. Why didn't the encyclopedia pop up to help us here? But at least she gave us a green pen. And she was too nice to ask for it back. I think that's a sign of schizophrenia. No, it's just compartmentalizing, right? Yeah, maybe you're right. Can I use it? I can't use it. Oh, this is so cute. A pen with a green ape head on one end. The ape has closed eyes, a kind expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. Alright, is it time to sleep yet? Hi.
Can I help you?
we have like so many voices in our head. I wouldn't be surprised. But it's all him, right? He's just, well, yeah. Maybe he is schizophrenic. I'm gonna drink some water. Okay. So about that money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
How much do I owe again?
A lot. For the room and broken window, 100 real.
Actually, let's talk about something else.
I was really enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
We are nowhere close to getting back the money. Yeah. And we already talked to Joyce for a day. Not sure
the
how we're gonna
man
get
ponders
it.
his cooking utensils.
You know
and
what's
gives
behind
you a
the
little
door?
nod. He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself.
Is that suspicious? Did he look away too quickly? Do you know what's behind the door?
Shrugging is an international sign for no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Alright. Well, I guess that's not happening either.
You see a heavy steel door.
Well, what else have we not seen? Let's press tab and wander around the place. Gotta look on the bright side. We're already 7 out of 100 of the way there. Yeah, right? Before we were 0, now we're 7. We just need to find some more places to get money from. Although, even if it's hard, maybe it's still possible. Oh, that's right. There's more things that I can internalize. Maybe I should internalize this one. Maybe it'll help me get the thing down from the tree. Yeah? Right. The shit compressor will allow us to maybe not throw up the next time we try to examine the dead body. But now where are we going to get money? Can we ask the girl for money?
The lights are so pretty when it gets dark.
No, it doesn't seem so. Well, let's try asking the other person for money. Let's rob the bartender. They've been back with the money. Yeah, I wish we could rob the bartender, but he is standing guard. How can we rob him? Can we rob him while he's not looking?
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to crime, romance, and...
well, I thought that maybe we could ask her for money, but that didn't seem like it was possible. What other missions do we have? Close the water lock on Wednesday. Who put the clothes in the trash? Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? Find this person and you'll know who tampered with the scene. It may take a while. Explore the secret passage. Alright, you know what? They said there was a smoking person. Somewhere up there, in quotes. But I don't see the person that they were talking about. So I'm very confused. Where are they? Are they on the other side, maybe? Maybe we can try going through here. Oh, there's more stuff here. Let's go. Maybe there's rail in the bucket. Wait, no. I can't access the area? That's weird. Alright, let's break down the wooden planks.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Eternite? What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Can we move it?
Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vatna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name, Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic effect.
No. But the encyclopedia in our brain is the best, actually, kind of person in the world. Perception. Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material? Please pray for a good roll.
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Yeah, nice. We get to go to the secret door. Pull the panels aside.
You see a shabby little door.
Wait, do we get to an animation? That wasn't pulling it aside. That was letting it bang onto the ground. Alright.
What is this then? A tool shed?
He peeks inside.
Let's investigate.
Alright, we have another thing to do. Secret loot? Yeah. Is there money? Yeah? I hope there's money. Okay, press tab to look around. What's this? An empty tube of magnesolum, magnesium supplement. A magnesium supplement you rub on your chest to live a happy magnesium-rich life. I see. Yeah. Could it be that these people don't get enough magnesium? A silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
No, stop! Stop, man! Stop becoming a druggie!
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Please let this social... What do you call it? Social pressure make me not eat methamphetamine.
There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally.
Or maybe you can take drugs together. It's always better when having drugs with someone else, right? That's why people like drinking. Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should intervene. I wasn't thinking about taking it. I swear, I was thinking about justice. I've heard amphetamines make a really good detective. Are you a really good detective?
No, I'm just a regular detective. Thank you very much.
We really don't need another issue. That's already a large list of issues. You should put the really in asterisks. I didn't know Powder would know things about taking drugs in my head. No, I don't know anything about taking drugs, but I heard that people who take drugs like shooting it up with other people, so I assumed that when taking drugs, that's what they like. No, I'm just a regular detective. Thank you very much. Alright. Someone is taking narcotics here, but perhaps the police should intervene.
Perhaps not.
He looks
this
at
is
you.
below our pay grade, detective.
However. He points to a ladder in the corner.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Wow, we found their secret path! We'll see what your homie. Not everyone did that. Just everyone. Do they have hair? Yeah, I'm actually quite lucky. I never took drugs. More money, yes! You know what's better than drugs? Money. We should become a drug seller instead. Why take drugs when you can sell drugs? The poster says, get out of the way or get fucked up. Sell them to all at drug parties. That's a good way to make money. Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. Hey, can we get a slice of the drug trade business? Then we can make money. Yeah. All right. Let's go upstairs. Do we get to the roof? Are we gonna find the smoking person who knows something? No, it doesn't seem like it. Oh well. Let's inspect the jacket. What's going on? Why am I walking this way? I can't access it from here. The jacket, it seems. Oh, it's too high up. I see. Yeah. And I'm not totally sure how to navigate the area. New clothes? Yeah. We need new clothes. It's a nice jacket too. It looks like. Restoration pillars keep the rooms together. This doorway is gonna collapse soon. That's not good. Oh, more money! Can we make it? Can we really pick up change from the ground and make it to 100? I'm not sure. He was walking the right way. Yeah, he was, but he was walking slowly. What's this? Postcard. I thought it was. Well, it's something we can sell. I thought it was going to be. I thought it was gonna be something else, like a disc to sing karaoke with. This postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi. That's not nice. An ominous fog already rising from behind. It's aesthetic in a Victorian way. These are the last boom years. In 1939, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B infested slum. Well, that went somewhere. Alright. That's alright. So let's keep going. Can we enter this? No, it seems like we can't reach this area. Any other place we can go to? Maybe I should just let him walk the right way. And then see where he takes us, because clearly I don't know how to get to that area myself. Oh, we can climb the rubble. Oh, these are stairs. Okay, let's look into the box then. That sounds nice. What sounds nice? Namasafed. Wow, we got a health item. Yay, we got another health charge. Alright, we finally made it to the roof. What are all these things lying around? The postcard description. Oh yeah, it does sound nice. More money! There's just money lying around everywhere. Although I don't know if I'll make it to 100. Is this more money? Oh my god, it's more money! I hope we find someone's bag, then we can take all their money. Yeah? But how do I get here? Let's try to go for the jacket.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
But we can't get it because it's too far away. Is that my coat, actually? Or is it someone else's coat?
When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
You son of a gun! It's a cop's cloak! Is it mine?
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
He judges the drop.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your days.
He's encouraging us to jump. Savoir faire. We'll go for the cloak and jump over the ledge. That's a bad idea, Kim. Kim's actually encouraging us to do something bad. Look
the
around.
Wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK.
Kvalsund 1020 HK. Point at the crane. We can be cool. It's only a white check. Oh, you mean we can do it again and we won't become a hobo if we fail? Let's do it. Alright, I'll do it. So long as we don't, I guess we have enough morale charges and health charges in case we fail. Kvalsund 10K. Yeah, motherfucker. Let out a whistle. Well, I don't know how to whistle. Yeah, I can't whistle. No, that's a huge crane. It's just a machine, Lieutenant, like a giant hammer or a pile of pliers. Nothing to see here. Let him have this moment of wonder. Let's act smart because we can't help ourselves.
Is it? Kvalsund makes
impressed.
a lot of heavy equipment, but this is phenomenal, even for them.
Well, it does say Kval right there. Is that the crane that he's talking about? You seem like you're good at gambling. I think you'll get it. It depends on the roll, right? 17%.
But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
He looks at the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind. Alright, what exactly are we doing up here? Or we could go for it immediately. Let's go for it immediately. Yeah? We failed. No. Well, we chickened out is what happened.
No, that's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
Huh? Okay. The text and the sound didn't match. Holy wow, that's high. You'd have to be a total madman to jump. This is certain death. It was a morale.
You could have died there. Shit. I'm failing you. This wasn't part of our deal.
What does volition mean? I saw a lot of people on the subreddit with volition tattoos.
Hey, what happened?
He sounds genuinely worried. It's your fault, Kim. I'm alright, Kim. I just can't do it right now.
We can always come back when you are feeling better. It's just a cloak after all.
It's not just a cloak. It's protection. What exactly are we doing up here?
What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They are bound to have information for us. I thought that was our intention.
I don't know what our intention was. I was just moving around. Volition equals the faculty or power of using one's will. Oh, the power of choosing or determining. You could have died there. Shit. I'm failing you. That wasn't part of our deal. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Volition is your BFF. It's supposed to keep you alive and prevent you from doing drugs. Oh, okay. It's the thing that's keeping us, our heads screwed on properly. So if it's good with the themes of the game, all my homies love Volition. Oh, that explains all the Volition tattoos. It's supposed to keep us clean and a normal human being.
Or it could be that we are just exploring.
He looks around, wind rustling in his hair. Wow, wind rustling in his hair. Suddenly he seems handsome. Do you really think this Coke is mine? Should I go for a jump?
I do think it's yours, yes. as to whether you should go for it?
He looks over the ledge at the cold pavement below.
Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
Why don't you jump down and get it for me, Kim? You said you'd be right behind me, so you can totally jump down, right?
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
Oh yeah. Now, which is weird though, because like, if the kids were up here and I could jump down and get that, maybe the pockets were looted already. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, not right now. We tried. It's time to go to bed. Or is it? I don't know when bedtime is actually. Now that I think about it. And is there a way to break in? I think we're stuck. Right? Yeah, I think we're stuck here, and we can't properly break in. Oh well, we'll find a different way in, somehow. Maybe it has something to do with that blue door. Is there any other green stuff that we can click on? Maybe, no, that's where we came from. I think, what's that door? Oh, that's where we came. I'm suddenly very confused. Oh, yeah, we entered here, then we got up here. But it seems that we can't make our way out. Yeah, we can't make our way out, unfortunately. So, what we found really was our cloak. But it's time to go back, because there's no more to go from here. Alright, maybe this was just a small loot area. Yeah, that's what it looks like. We got a lot of money. Well, not enough to make, while it wasn't enough to make up, like, everything, it was still a good deal of money.
The trash container.
Whoopsies, continue. Maybe there's something,
the trash container.
Maybe someone
the
threw
smell
something
of rotten
out.
food rises to greet you.
Can we
you
sleep in the trash
cartons,
container
dirty
tonight?
Rags, and organic waste.
Alright, I already
The
did everything.
container sounds a muffled gong.
There's a... I'll wait for the trash container to close. There's a Disco Elysium video on YouTube titled 8 Minutes of Volition to Heal Your Depression Too. Wow! That's amazing. It's really good. Morale up. Morale up in a better way than padding a mailbox, I suppose. What's this?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Can we do prank calls? Or are we just reading? It's just reading, right? Main hall,
An
building
off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Oh my gosh, we can do pranks.
Suno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
It's the bookshop owner.
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would he say to this?
Fuck off, pig! I'm Kuno! I don't give a shit! Let me in! We can doorbell dish people! Yeah, we can! Police officer, me! Please open the door! I'm trying to get in. This is the police! Please open the door. Sorry, let's try random doorbells. I don't have anything important. Can I impersonate Kuno? Fuck off, pig! I'm Kuno!
This is not Kuno.
Aw, it didn't work.
Please just stop calling here. I don't have time to deal with this. Thank you.
Aww.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Can we try again?
You hear the same waiting music, but no one picks up the receiver anymore.
What is Kim thinking? Yeah, what is he thinking? Maybe he thinks we're just being us and investigating. Andrew, Lord and Hair, SCA.
You ring the doorbell, but no one answers.
Oh
What
well.
an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair.
Oh really? What's so ominous about this one? SCA? Artemites boxing for young athletes and
All you
gym.
hear is static, but no one answers the call.
It's kind of late to be calling on the phone, to be honest. 24-hour window. 24 hours should be open.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
Aw, Emma's Fashion Atelier?
You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is
Let's
silence.
try the next one.
No one answers the call.
The bronze
Looks
taxi.
like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
Wonder why. Maybe too many prank calls? Alright, next one.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver but isn't saying anything.
Who's Slipstream
You
SCA?
can almost hear them breathe.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
This is a woman's voice, crackling and fragile through the static. We got a call.
Have you come to place an order?
That's almost freaky, the way that it sounds. We're trying to reach your car's extended warranty. Yeah. Except we're the scammer.
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly.
Wow, wax cylinder. I don't hear about that often.
Wait, but what happened to Slipstream SCA? There's no Tricentennial Electrics on the list.
Yeah, I thought I was calling the Slipstream SCA. Yeah? Yes, I've come to place an order. I don't actually have any business. You know what?
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry? Oh, could this be they just didn't update the they didn't update the name?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
Wait, what? I'm confused. What's going on?
She must be mistaking you for someone else.
Oh, okay. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm confused too. I didn't think I'd hear your voice again. Who?
Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it.
Do I know? Stand up straight. Yeah, it's me. Here I am again, crawling back into your life. Do we know each other? Who are you? Where are you? What? Do we know each other?
Michelle, just please.
She stops and you hear her breathe heavily, her breath distorted by ancient static. Oh, sexy. What's going on? Do we know each other?
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months.
She sounds like she is shaking. Wait, what? Hold on. Tell me what's going on. What did I do? And of course I care. It's just I've been going through a tough time. I hope this isn't character building and we're just bullshitting. Is this a real person or is this like a different kind of scam? Of course I care. It's just hold on. What's going on? What did I do? What?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
What? Is this like some sort of weird special phone line?
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
Is this a prank?
It's so nice.
Huh?
It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget about what? Alright, let's bring up those memories.
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Hello? Oh god, please don't cry. I should be nice, right?
She doesn't answer.
Hey, are you still there? Here, there? You said it was so nice. What's so nice about forgetting?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
What was that? Is this... Huh? What just happened? Alright, goodbye then. What just happened?
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
That was so confusing.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
The lieutenant inspects the doorbell. Alright, it's a goodbye then.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Oh. We could try rolling volition. We could try again. Let's try again after we go through the rest of the dialogue options. I guess we're not going to be able to pass the day today. That's alright. This was interesting. Who knows? Maybe it really is Our Lady Love. I hope it is. Fortress Accident SCA.
Silence.
Nothing. Okay.
No one's home.
Clover Show Ice City.
Silence.
Nothing.
No one
Main Hall, Billy Mean, Rolling in Rags.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell.
I thought we
They
would
don't
actually
want to
get an
talk to you.
answer. East Delta Pinball, entrance
Silence.
B. Nothing.
No one answers your call.
What's empty card?
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Aww.
This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
He takes a step back, inspecting the other names on the list. Man, nobody wants to talk to us. Yeah. Why does nobody want to talk to us? Although the lady did entertain us for a while. Let's try. Roll the dice. I have charges, so we can do this. Please, no.
Hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
Aw, fine. I guess we're done here. We can come back later. What's this? Alright, we can't go through that. Alright, it's nighttime now. I feel like I should go back soon. Is it not time to sleep yet? It's 8:11. I sleep at 8 sometimes. Well, let's go back up to the room. Maybe we can sneak away and go sleep in our room when no one's looking.
The door is closed.
Try the handle. Let's knock
There
on
is
random
no
people's
answer.
doors.
You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside.
So early. That's early. I'm not even up at 8 p.m. What? Are you a night owl because of your job? I guess 8 p.m. is too early. Well, maybe we can harass some people inside the rooms first. Try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Alright. No trying to knock again.
Still no answer.
Knock again, much harder.
Still nothing.
So, alright,
The
fine.
lieutenant gives you a quick
Fine. We'll go. What's this though?
volumetric ship compressor.
We got a new trait. What is it though?
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Okay, what exactly is going on here? Is that a baby? I can't tell. What the fuck did we just listen to? An SCP-ified version of getting your shit together by compressing it, I guess. All endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance, so raised to 4. Alright, this is great. We can try getting the dead body down again. But before that, maybe I should take a look at my room. Lock the door behind me, because that's a good practice. And, this is where I sleep, right?
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours.
Alright, no time to rest. Not the time to rest. Alright, let's try getting the body down one more time. It said all endurance white checks were unlocked. Let's go to the body, because I think that was an endurance white check. Whoopsies. But maybe before that I should press tab and see if there's anything I missed. Like, for example, money. Maybe there's some money that I missed. And if there is, then I need to get it. Never mind. There's no money. Alright! Time to try the dead body one more time. I've tried it. How many times have we thrown up by now? Like, at least 4, right? This guy's stomach is truly bottomless. Oh wait, no. Did he throw up last time? I can't remember. He might have retched, but I'm not sure he totally threw up. Maybe because his stomach... Do we ever need to eat? In all these... so much time has passed. Is this guy gonna starve to death? I hope not. I thought it was 3 times, but I could be mistaken. Alright, maybe it was 3.
There
I don't
he
remember.
Still is, looking right through you.
We did
with
it!
His white eyes.
Yes!
The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
Alright.
Emitting it as you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
We have compressed our shit together enough to get the body down, and we got the Kuno buff.
It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
we made it worse for ourselves. If we had come when the body was nice and fresh, it would have looked more delectable. Instead of this rotting mess. Step closer.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants.
Can we take it? I want his boots.
His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Alright, well, that's a nice description of the body. Yeah, let's check if we can take his boots.
The material appears to be ceramic.
Oh, ceramic,
its clean
like Joyce
white
said.
stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee.
I thought
The man
ceramic
wore
shattered. I
thick
didn't
polymer
realize it was
socks,
armor.
Probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them.
Polymer socks. Man, they really left his shoes intact. I wonder why. Why did they not take it off?
Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you. Out of place somehow.
Yeah, because they are. Because they're mercenaries.
These
I
are
hope the
clearly
game
not
remembered that.
boots. They're armor. Possibly part of a larger set.
I think the game didn't expect us to get Joyce's information before we examine the body. These aren't just boots, are they? This is the armor he was stripped of.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Oh, sabatons. We learned a new word. With his notebook under the arm, the lieutenant crouches to inspect the soles.
Oh, the lieutenant uses a memo technique, A6. That's not just any notebook. It's a classic.
It's a classic. I like it when our encyclopedia brain just jumps in and it's like, oh, look at this random fact. Oh, cool. Forget about the notebook. Tell me about the armor. Thanks. Super useful to know.
It's clearly some manner of super armor. Or future armor. Super future armor. I'm useless.
Why are you useless, Mr. Encyclopedia in our brain? Shouldn't you know? What kind of armor is this exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather.
He turns
Fair
the
weather
boot
model
slightly.
T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, where's the rest of it? Scavenged by the locals?
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't.
Why did they leave the boots on?
We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information.
You know,
This is
says
one thing he
Kuno.
might actually know.
Maybe he was just wearing those boots and there's no rest of the armor. Nah, there's no way he was just wearing... Well... They probably took the armor off before they hung him, right? Like, it's not that easy to strip someone of their pants and their clothes while they're hanging this far off the ground, is it?
No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirts we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
Pat, I didn't expect. I thought you were studying today. Pat, it's so nice to see you. Pat. Okay. So what we did today was, what was it again? When we let me walk backwards in my mind. we managed to examine the body just now, and right before that, it was because we finished volumetric shit compressor. This thing. We finally decided to compress our shit together. I was trying not to do it because I thought that was unhealthy, but you know what? We're so unhealthy, and we probably kind of need it. Coping mechanisms. And before that, we saw our coat hanging on a balcony and tried to jump down to get it, but we failed. Yeah, the corpse is still hanging on the tree, but you know what? We finally managed to approach it without throwing up, and that's why we can examine it now. And we found our coat up there, and also we talked to Kuno, and he pointed us to the gardener, who seems to like she's been watching us. And before that, we talked to Joyce, the boat lady, and the boat lady was like, she gave us information about these mercenaries, about 3 mercenaries. Well, actually, they're for hire, so they're like military or something like that. And this guy's apparently one of them, and all of them are apparently wearing ceramic armor. And she basically said to us, implied to us, we need to find a scapegoat, to get rid of, because what was going on again? Because this guy allegedly raped a woman, and then allegedly some people decided to vigilante justice the guy by hanging him. And she said, you guys better find a scapegoat, or else these guys are gonna kill a bunch of other people trying to get rid of the people who did it. We suspected that the scab leader was probably one of those military mercenary people, but Joyce didn't say if the allegation's true, that it's justice. But basically, Joyce said, I don't know if the allegation's true, it could have been made up. It's a rumor against a rumor, so I don't know anymore. But before that, we checked the lady's truck. And we didn't find any drugs, to be honest. All we found was stuff relating to her personal life regarding, like, she had a lot of movie posters up of pretty young ladies, and it smelled of cigarettes. And she had a radio, though, that was very complex, that they seemed to communicate with each other, too. And that was everything that happened, I think. I hope I didn't miss anything. Alright, and now we're examining the body. I went backwards. Because it's easier for me to remember that way. Now I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirt we found to get it. Oh yeah, the jeans and shirt. They stripped him, then hung him probably. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics. We should hug some people to find if they're wearing armor under. You remember a lot of things. We just have to walk backwards to remember, right? Of course, at some point it gets hard to walk backwards, but since it's only been a day, like, a day hasn't passed here yet, but since it's only been a couple hours, it's possible to remember. I forgot to say it, thanks for the hats. Yeah, of course! Everyone gets hat pats. There is another person that occasionally pop by, but I don't know if Cranky likes head pats, so I haven't gotten to that. Okay.
Nice. That makes sense.
What if they told him to strip before they hung him, to demean him? He could have been walking around naked, just like us for all we know. Maybe he was walking around naked. Maybe that's why they managed to hang him. Yeah, it would be difficult to hang this guy, right? Maybe the reason they managed to hang him was because he was raping a woman. Whatever, what if they told him to strip before they hung him, to demean him?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre. The Mazda, the Besmerties, and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Yeah, he couldn't have been raping someone while they hung him because he still has his underpants on. If he was raping someone, he would have had to remove his underpants, right? To get his member out.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Yeah, give us some info, Kuno.
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here, but there's not enough for him to hold on to.
Yeah, well, this material looks out of place. What material?
It is. It's expensive.
The lieutenant draws a... Was it lieutenant? The lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger. What'd you get, huh?
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabulary has deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
Wow, that's really sad. Clearly, whoever's funding these guys are super rich. How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Oh my god. I don't know what that means exactly, but that seems like a lot.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Oi, my yearly pay is 5,500 real? Is that a lot or a little?
Not too much, yes.
It's not enough. That's enough. Pathetic. I need to hustle more and hate less. This is the bougie mindset. Sounds puny. No wonder I can't pay my hostel bill.
It's a sorry situation, I agree.
My hostel bill. Oh, it's a hostel, not a motel. How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
We work for Cornell, like Joyce told us.
Ah, finally we got this.
This is military equipment provided by a wealthy security contractor with state ties, way above what we have.
We only earning a 4-figure a year. Sad. Yeah. What's six? Oh, it's like what? 6,000 times 12 months, right? No. My yearly pay is 5,500. Oh man, that's awful. How do I even survive? Way above what we have. Yeah. You work for Cornell, the military. Of course, the military always has more than a civilian militia. Knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
It really does sound fragile, like it's porcelain. How's it so strong? Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely.
He points to the boot. Huh? See? I don't see. Show me.
Faint, organic lines cover the plates, where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates, until there are hundreds of them altogether.
That's really cool. Is this based off of real-life armor, or is this like a Disco Elysium thing? I don't know. I wouldn't know about armor. I need to figure this out.
Like whirls of floorboards, the design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony, perhaps.
Ceramic does get used in body armor. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know that. Thanks. I'm being educated on body armor, which is really cool. But can it also resist? But it's fragile, unlike this thing. How much of this is real life, and how much of this is Disco Elysium? It's like the thing with Harry Potter. How much of it is Harry Potter, and how much of it is just English? Like the whorls of floorboards design looks organic. Like lignum and vitae and ebony, perhaps. So you're saying Potman and Elden Ring does exist? Who's Potman? What does this remind me of?
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like.
Wow, that's actually so cool. I don't know if it's real or not, but regardless, I like the idea. Run your finger over the line.
The smooth,
this guy.
surface
That guy looks
fractures
familiar.
Into ever more
I never played Elden Ring.
Peeking on the right sabaton, where you notice.
I think I've seen the guy in some videos. Gets used to dissipate the force. The tree-like structure. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate connections, peaking on the right sabaton. Where you notice
The whorls are in the shape of a letter and number combination. E50, 100, 1000.
Maybe we could play with the new PC. Maybe. Yeah, maybe afterwards sometime. I don't know. For now, we'll go through Disco Elysium. It's on you, though. It's technically old. Look to it. Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton. Alright, because the boots are called sabatons.
Can you read it to me?
He tips the drawing ball point of his pen on his tongue. Wow, he even licks his pen. Hey, yeah, I see why people think he's handsome. He is a little handsome, isn't he?
X5415 6745 678222. Let's lie.
Let's lie? What do you mean, let's lie? It would be curious to see how Power would handle. The game is expensive though. I think. Wait, summer sale. Yeah. I got my paycheck. So probably if I still can do this at the time, then I'll be able to try. I was curious about. I don't know how I would handle a game like that, to be honest. I don't even know what the game is like. I just know it's open world. That's it. Let's lie. What? I didn't see that. I saw 5,000 something, right? Drama is telling me to lie. I'm not gonna do that.
We have a make and a number.
There we go.
That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
Okay, so we need to go talk to his kinema. Pull the boot off.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound, comes from above.
I guess they didn't pull the boot off because they wanted the guy to stay on the tree.
Stop!
The lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
yeah, why not pull his head off?
Brutal!
Let go of the boot.
What's wrong with you, asshole? Why is he letting go, Kuno?
Alright, what's wrong, Lieutenant?
I don't know, baby. I don't know why he's such a...
Wow, okay. Yeah, we got a real slur. The slur is real enough that they actually censored it.
Officer, if I may ask, what were you trying to achieve by putting on the deceased foot?
I like their accents. Which one, Kuno or Kim? I think they both have a nice accent, but which one did you like? Or was it Kuno S? Alright, back off,
The
look at the
cadaver
corpse.
slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Well, I can try for the boot a little later. Both? Yeah, everyone here has such amazing accents, right? Too bad it's not Scottish. Aww. Is there anyone who has Scottish? I don't really recognize accents. Inspect the
The
belt.
hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch.
Powder's new laptop won't be able to run Elden. It's an old laptop. Doesn't meet the minimum requirements. Oh well, too bad. I guess we're not going to play the Pot Man game. But it's okay if you want to see like what do you call it? A world game from third person. There's plenty of others that are free, like MMOs. It's not as bold. Tight by the way of the course below. Polyester. What am I looking at again? Oh, the belt. Is this a belt from someone from the Union? Maybe.
This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Also, the new PC is not that strong. It's actually an old PC, like a very old, like it's at least 3 years old. But it's new because I just dug it out. But yeah, we could try some other game. I could play like Blade and Soul or something. I don't know if Blade and Soul will run well either. It's a new old PC. It's not that old. That's true. It's not super old. It's still working. Big brilliant. It's used for tying cargo. Don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo. It doesn't have a dedicated GPU, so that's a huge disadvantage, having to use the iGPU. More technical terms. So it runs on Iris. I have no idea what that is, but that's cool. Integrated, I think.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for
Because it's
strapping
Xeon.
cargo to them.
I don't know. It's Xeon or what. I've already completely forgot my PC specs. I didn't even understand it. Airlifting, I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them. Apparently this is the reinforced kind for air transport. My brain tells me so. My brain tells me so. It runs on hopes and dreams. Yeah. We're all running on this world in hopes and dreams. That's how we live in this life.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
Yeah, luckily I have 16 gigs of RAM, so that helps the iGPU. We're probably isn't that fast of a clock speed. I will not pretend that I understand what that means, but I guess the reason why it runs okay despite having a poor graphics something is because of some other thing. It's the interpretation of what you just said. We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it. The local harbor uses 6 rotors. I get the sense they use oars on hand. Okay. Oh, but why did they not pay attention to incriminating themselves? What if this is a setup? One day Power can afford a 4090. What in the world is a 4090? Basically, a dedicated GPU has its own RAM that it uses, but an iGPU uses system RAM. I see. So like it's like having an extra brain. A dedicated GPU is like an extra brain, like this guy's encyclopedia, and an iGPU is like if this guy didn't have the extra brain, so it has to use the rest of his brain, like Kim or something. Why don't they pay attention? Yeah, why don't they pay attention to incriminating themselves? Is this a setup? We're assuming the dock workers from the harbor did it? They wanted him to stay up there. The rope was reinforced with steel wiring. But how did they get them up there? Yeah, that's curious too.
It's one of those things that's
an RTX 4090. I was able to buy mine for $1,750. But you have to buy a whole PC for that, right? My living situation is I don't know where I'm gonna be living in the next 6 months. So a desktop is not something I will be able to get until maybe like, I don't know, far into the future. I'm afraid. They're just afraid with those thugs, maybe. Afraid with those thugs? What do you mean, so they're just afraid with those thugs? Like, oh, maybe they weren't worried about it because they didn't realize that they'd be gone after. It's fine to do vigilante justice and just hang them up and not worry. Yeah. You know, whole PC, don't worry about it. This is all overkill. Yeah. I only have laptops in my life. Then he 50. Anyway, I'll continue. Did they climb up using the kids' ladder? Could they have gotten an acrobat up there? Yeah. Point to the side of the tree.
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
He makes a pulling motion. Well, it can't carry a grown man, but what about a grown lady? Yeah?
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
We're assuming the dock workers from the harbor did it?
The debrief we got from the Wild Pines representative appears to be solid, too. A lynching is what this looks like.
Okay, that's fair. But anyway, every lynching comes with a reason. What is the reason really rape? They sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring.
I was afraid it would be.
He rises to
Thin
inspect
steel
the
wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
Alright, well, I guess we're not going to we need to get him down without cutting his head off, I guess. That's the problem. Back up.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Held message for reasons, sex-based terms. Rape in this context, that's perfectly fine. Rape is a good reason as any. Yeah, rape is a good reason. Inspect the tattoos. It's not like they would have lynched him for no reason, right? Inspect the tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
The way they put it, that sounds like a really beautiful tattoo. That sounds like a really beautiful tattoo. Out of context, though. Yeah, chat does the weird out of context. I mean, the thing is, they could have. Who knows what's actually true? That's true, but humans don't tend to lynch people for no reason. Even if it's a bad reason. They still have a reason, right? So you gotta organize, 7 people here to lynch a guy? An intricate web of blue lines. Well, you're saying people have lynched people for no reason? Like, even a bad reason? Like, for example, like the racist reasons? Racist reasons is still a reason, even if it's a horrible reason. Is this a map of the night sky? Is this a microelectronic system? Is this a national pattern? I don't know which one it is. From the right shoulder, each time they intersect, a small white star is formed. Is this a map of the night sky?
Map of the stars.
He turns around.
I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
Where's my encyclopedia brain when I need it?
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
I guess encyclopedia is only good for hard and fast things. It's not able to make sense of abstractions. I'm missing something here. A sudden ringing fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket. Oh my god, he opened his coat! Can he give us a hug?
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm.
A gun holster under his arm, so he has a gun?
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that? Let the lieutenant work. Let him work.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
Maybe I should have said what's that instead.
An instant color camera.
He produces 2 metal-capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the sides of an apparatus. A thin slot shines there. Oh, he's taking a picture, I see.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then, I know. Someone's gonna run in and disturb him, right?
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
Ooh, such an aesthetic and beautiful photo. Blinded, yeah. We were blinded. But wow, non-flammable trick out moment. Wow, we got our first picture. 写真.
In case we need it.
The lieutenant says and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a color-perfect body of the dead man's tattooed chest. Cool machine. Yeah, what a nice picture.
Yes,
cool machine.
It is pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really cool. Did you have to pay for it with your own money, or is it part of our kit?
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. This was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Now, if you could find someone to decipher it.
Yeah, that's true. A tattoo is a personal choice, right? Everyone who tattoos themselves is making a very intimate mark on their own body. Yeah, that makes sense. It is a story of their life. What a wonderful metaphor. Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell. Say nothing. I think Kim should keep it, to be honest. But whatever.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes. Maybe we can examine it.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Teeming with opportunistic organisms. He is Gaia now. Mother Gaia teeming with organisms. Look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there.
Subaquatic? He's an ocean too. Not just Mother Gaia, but an
Dark
ocean.
brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Oh, Inland Empire. Oh, this is not a good check, but we'll try it anyway. I don't think we'll lose morale if we fail, right? Inland Empire, tell me, who are you, dead man, praying for luck? It'll be green, it'll be green, damn it!
Is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that.
It should be possible. It'll be possible someday.
Who is he? He is male, 4250, with an athletic build.
But who is he? Peering into his mind, into the depths of his
The corpse
soul.
looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench. Eyes like a shark.
Maybe
An
we can
intricate
do
web
this
of
again.
blue lines
No, never
stretches
mind.
across the torso.
Again,
If you
the
want
gods left
to
us,
re-examine
yeah.
the tattoos, looking at the photo would give you.
All right, let's
As you
squint
narrow
and
your
take a
eyes,
step back.
the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Wow, that's so disco. The colors.
This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration?
Oh, we're trying to figure out whether he was really hanged or killed before the hanging.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
Oh, what does it say again? No, this is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours of post-mortem. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. So it makes sense that he was hanged. He did die hanging. His face and hands are pink. Thighs too. Stop. Relax your eyes. Huh?
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
Does that mean he was indeed hanged? I'm not sure. Relax your eyes.
The monster comes back into focus. An explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins.
He almost sounds handsome with that
appears
description.
Pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
Yeah, it sounds so vivid.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. I think he's dead. He's beaten up. See the bruises? Back off and catch your breath. His stomach appears pregnant with something. The lividity goes up to shin. What? No, no way, man. No, what? No way. No way. He's dead. I think he was upright after death. His hand. I mean, yeah, no way. He was upright after the death. He's beaten up. See the bruises? I think he said. Yeah, I think he's dead.
Agree.
I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the
Oh,
world.
an obvious observation. Yeah,
Totally
I know,
dead.
right? Totally dead. Dead. He's just unpreg. Oh, yeah. Because he's bloated, right? Wonder what he'll birth. Oh, what is dead anyway? This Buster's not coming back. No, better not to say that. Too heavy. Totally. The world no longer stores its personality in its composition. There was a time with that, and it ended 7 days ago. This Buster is not coming back. Let's just say it.
That sounds about right. Yes.
He actually just agreed with us. Take one. Yeah. Kim's cool with us. He's okay with this. I think he was afraid after her death.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports her hanging.
Yep, seems like a lynching to me. Could it still be he was moved after death? Maybe he was strangled by someone. Could it still be? Maybe he was strangled by
Yes,
someone?
there's always a chance we are wrong. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Cover your nose. Alright, well, we'll get him down later. Cover your nose. Something is coming out of him.
The pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
That's what he's birthing. He's birthing feces.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion.
Yummy. Yeah. And now, maybe he's salvageable. Just like flash freeze the man. So if we want to eat him, right? I think we need to kill all the microbes and whatever the heck. So flash freeze the man, and if you flash freeze it, then most of the bacteria will die, right? Then boil it, and then flash freeze it again, and it should be safe for consumption.
The fuck he's saying?
He's saying that he didn't have a full stomach.
Talking about shit.
Buck's talking about shit. Yeah, we are. We got lucky. Maybe he went to the toilet sometime. Sometime before death.
Maybe.
He doesn't really want to dwell on it too long. Of course not. We should get into it. Really get into his stomach. He's been beaten up. See the bruises?
Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
I'm throwing rocks.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
Why is he calling him a coin slot? That's a new insult.
He fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Wow, she's actually quite smart. Back off and catch your
there
breath.
is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you,
So how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
He stops to think, then check his notes. Step back and have another look first.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
We should ask him for permission to fucking Spartan kick those little shits. Yeah, we should do it. After all, we're bigger, right? We can bully little people. Alright, we'll try this one again before getting the guy down, I think. In the meantime, maybe take a look at the picture.
An intricate web of blue lines
then we've read this
stretches across the
before.
top. It still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky. But something's not right.
Who are you? What's the meaning of the
For
tattoo?
you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance.
Aww.
Someone who knows about history could tell you.
Put the photo away. Who's someone who knows about history? Maybe the lady. Man, the only person that I know about history is that lady. Yeah, the one who we talked to inside the... Oh yeah, we also talked to the lady. Yeah, did I mention the lady? I might have forgotten. But we talked to the lady, and she realized that we really did have no memory left. But she gave us a nice pen. Yeah, you good for time? We've already gone an hour over. Oh my gosh! Oh, we have gone an hour over. Oh, you know what? Last thing we do, talk to the lady. And if she doesn't give us anything, I should leave. I didn't even realize we're gone an hour over. Normally, I would have ended before this. It was just so fun. I wanted to know more about the dead body.
Sweetie.
So we can't say anything to the lady. There's one more thing I want to... Since the lady's not going to take up our time, there's one more thing I want to check, which is it time for bed yet? Is it time to sleep yet? I think it's supposed to be time to sleep in like 8 minutes in game, right? I thought you were just extending it. Like I never intend to extend it. It's always like kind of by accident because I want to play more. I do intend to end on time because I should be applying to jobs and stuff. But unfortunately, when it's too fun,
the bed is cold.
Okay, we can't go to sleep yet. So I guess that's it. I need to find what I want to do next time I come back to Disco Elysium though. So I'll go figure that out and then like sit and park myself in front of that. Maybe Joyce would know history. Yeah. Or maybe this girl. Maybe this girl knows history. She seems like a well-read person. Nope, never mind. No, maybe Joyce would know history. I've been applying for internship too recently. Need to go to several interviews. Oh my gosh! Congrats for the interviews. Good luck with them and have fun. You're going to kill it. I believe in you. Let's find Joy. but have fun with them. I hope you get the one that you like the most. Let's see.
You're back. Good.
Oh.
What can I help you with?
Wait, no. Oh, yeah. We can talk to her about. Should I stop here? All right. I will stop here. Well, when I get back, I'm gonna go talk to her about the whatchamacallit? The tattoos. Quick save. I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary at my current job. Still doesn't feel like it's been that long. But you said you were like senior now, right? But yeah. Congrats. Early congrats. Soon you can celebrate your anniversary. Yeah. Depends on you. Yeah, I'll stop here, and when I come back, I'll go talk to Joyce about the tattoos. But yeah, since I am an hour past, I should probably end it. A quick save again, and return to the main menu. Confirm. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's all. Thanks so much for. Wait. We can keep going, and actually, you know what? I'll keep going so you guys can talk about your. Graduation.
You're
I
back.
started right after I
Good.
graduated high school.
What can I help you with?
Oh, so you have a gap year, basically. Hope you manage to get a permanent job soon, too, Patrick. Yeah, me too. Although it's kind of difficult because I don't really know what is possible for me to do right now. But yeah. Thank you for the well wishes.
She reaches for the photo,
We'll just do
takes
this.
it, then holds it in her hand.
Holds it in her hand. Well, I didn't go to college immediately because I didn't know what I wanted to do. That's a very good idea. I went to college immediately and didn't know what I wanted to do. I just picked whatever seemed interesting, but I clearly didn't think out my life. It's okay though, since it's okay for me to do that. She reaches the photo, takes it, and holds it in her hand.
For about half a minute,
it's better.
in silence.
What is she looking at? Yeah, it's better to take time off. And along the way, I figured out what I wanted to do. Yeah, those are good ideas. That's why I prefer to go to uni at 19/20. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Going to uni at that time makes a lot more sense than just going straight out of high school.
It was taken with a trigette not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Stay quiet. Observe the woman's expression.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
That's a very beautiful description about her, but I didn't really get something out of that expression. What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars.
She points to one on the photo paper. Is it a map?
I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't have gone to college had I not needed to be 21 to apply to the job I want. What's the job that you want? Why do you need to be 21 to be in that job? I didn't know there were age-restricted jobs. I gotta wait 2 years anyway, so I might as well get an associate's. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And along the way, but then how do you decide on what associates you want? Like stars in the sky?
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map
It
of
is
the
a map,
waterways. A sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago. The sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
Wow, that's quite... There's something almost poetic about that. What is associates? Oh, it's like a kind of degree. So you have like bachelor's, right? You can also have associates. And I think an associate's is a shorter time frame than a bachelor's usually. Yeah. The sailors would mark their bodies. In the time I've been working security, I learned I really like helping people and generally just keeping people safe. So I'm planning on becoming a police officer. Oh, so like this guy! And associates is in 2 years. Oh yeah, I hope that. I didn't know you had to be 21 to be a police officer. Wow. Oh, I had no idea that there was an age restriction for that. I hope that you go to a police officer group that you like when you become a police officer. What is the use of this map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad.
Wow.
This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
That sounds really nice, actually. You have to be 21 to carry a handgun, so I assume that's why. Oh, I didn't realize all police officers had to carry handguns. So I guess that makes sense now I think about it. What travels did the dead man make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
Oh, okay, so this is a map of his travels. At least we're learning about the guy. Yeah, he started somewhere, well, to be honest, these place names don't make sense to me because we're not placing them on a map, but whatever.
What next?
What next? How long does it take to become a police officer? Yeah, how long?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Plecto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semnes Islands, then this.
She points to his heart. What is that?
Revachol.
Why is it in his
Those are the
heart?
two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder,
Oh.
and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Inter-Islary Age.
Wow, it's almost poetic that he died in Revachol then. No? Well, if I make it through the application process and pass the written and physical test and I actually get hired at that point, then I'll have to go to police academy for 15 weeks. Oh!
The old world passing by, and the new world already here.
Oh, the old world passing by and the new world already here. There's some kind of poetry in that, but I'm not sure what that poetry is. Passage of time?
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
This man was not a sailor, and these are no ports, so they mean something else. Maybe the place he's been deployed to during his military expeditions?
Vredefort? Vredefort has a military academy. The Semnes Islands saw a recent conflict. In Revachol, he was executed.
Yeah, maybe it's his military career.
That makes sense to me. We have no more use for a map of the waterways, just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident. Mercenary tattoos.
In the Netherlands, it's a 3 or 4 year education. Wow, it's so different. Oh, I have no use for a map.
For all the
mercenary
boys
tattoos.
looking for adventure, a blood spatter on the seas.
Well, I guess, although he's not a boy anymore, he's an old man. Who could tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
Can we bring them to the body instead?
Surely there are other people to ask about the tattoo. This is not necessary to complete the task, officer. It's a dangerous side task. Search elsewhere.
Alright. You're right, it's not a good idea to ask his friends about the tattoos. I think it might be determined by the state, but at least in Iowa, a degree isn't required. I don't think in the state that I live in, it's required either. When I think about it. Yeah, I don't think it's required either. I remember they were handing out flyers for police training stuff, and I don't think that they said you needed anything other than a GED. Yeah, so an general education high school thing. Yeah, it just makes you stand out more as an applicant. No, not me. First of all, I can't handle the physical stress. I have a pretty weak body. I wouldn't be able to do something like that. Second of all, I live in a. I'm gonna be a little more vague about this because I feel like, whatever, the place that I live in is somewhat well known for police officers. And not in a good way, is the best to put it. My place is not the best for police officing. Probably in a different state, it would be better for police officing. Here is, I think, one of the more especially bad places for police officing, where I am. Surely there are other people to ask about the tattoo. I don't need it, it's alright. Not a good idea.
I am relieved you think so. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security.
That's all for the tattoo. Thank you
Is
for your
there
help.
anything else I can help you with?
You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in. Yeah, I would never want to be an officer in a large city. Yeah, I'm in a city. Yeah, it's probably stressful here for numerous reasons. And on top of that, I'm not sure the culture is the best. You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in.
Reality?
She pulls her hood closer around her neck.
Yes, reality is your side case.
I need to understand this world. Small town cop seems nice, but all I know about American cops I know because of movies. Honestly, I I only know it from news stories and movies too. Yes, reality is your
An experimental side case.
I'm conducting a personal investigation into the world I find myself in. Until something happens and you become a movie. Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully it's a good movie. Yeah? No time to explain. Just give me the slowdown. It's related to the medical episode. I'm sure I'll remember you in the basic terms of reality. Actually, now's not a good time for a reality lowdown. I'm conducting a personal... You know what? Maybe this is a bad time.
The situation.
I don't think I need Joyce to think I'm any crazier than she already thinks I am. I don't really think I care too much about the negative stigma around being an officer, because I know I would never be like that. Yeah, you know what? That's good. I hope. Yeah, that's good. Probably Iowa, where you are, in the small town, is also better, because I think it's kind of unpleasant in this big city that I live in for people to be a officer, like, as opposed to your small town, because I think there seems like, I don't know actually, but from the news stories anyway, I'm not sure, but their culture seems vaguely like kind of scary to be in. Probably your place's culture would be better and more like cozy instead of where I am, which is probably a little more scary. Alright. Can I go to sleep yet? That would be a really good time to end this one. I finished asking Joyce about history. Yeah. They locked my room. You know what? I think that's a sign that it is time to go to sleep because they locked my room. I did really want to pass the day today. I guess that was another reason that I went overtime, because I really wanted to at least pass day 1. Let's talk to this
Can I help
guy.
you?
So about that money,
Yes.
though.
Have you got it?
How much do I owe you again?
For the room and broken window, 100 real.
How much do I owe you again?
Yes.
How am I gonna go to bed? Kim, help me. Yeah. We didn't pay and now we're locked out. We're homeless until we can pay. Oh no. Can I sleep in Kim's car? This is bad. Man, maybe we really do need to sleep in the street. Alright, I'm gonna save the game though, because I think there's a chance that sleeping in the street might end my game in homelessness. Quick save. Alright, I'm gonna go onto the bench.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
Continue.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
No, we need to
You
sleep
can revisit
there.
the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
I could swear I thought that it was time to go to sleep, but maybe not. Where can we flirt with a lady, so that if we pay for a prostitute, are there prostitutes around here that we can shack up with? I don't think so. I've not met a single one. What to do? Is there someone here who can offer us a home? Can we sleep inside the girls' lorry? That's quite the power right there. What, paying a prostitute to shack up with them for a night? At least it's cheaper, right? He's still here. I don't think our prostitutes can sleep under a roof. Is it any cheaper? Allow the term shack. No
Inside,
home.
You see a set of steering levers,
Whoopsies.
a radio microphone.
No home, but can
pull-out
shack a
toolbox,
prostitute
and
in the
soft
streets.
glow of
Aww,
the few
that we're both
preheated
homeless. I wish we could sleep in here. You know what? I will deal with how to go to bed tomorrow, maybe, or maybe I might even have to look up something, which I didn't want to do, but I seem pretty homeless. Tomorrow? Oh, no, not tomorrow. I meant Monday. Whoopsies. I forgot it was a Saturday. And in 2 days. Yeah, in 2 days. Can we live in your home? Kuno, I found your shack. Can we sleep in it?
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
Aw. No, I might have to go to church tomorrow. I phase shifted through the roofing material.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
Does he believe us to some degree?
You can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Did you enjoy the Sunday service? No, not really. But they have good food. You know, I wish there was a church around here. Then we could go sleep in it to maybe get their food.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit.
He says to himself, then turns to you. He sort of believes it.
How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
What was with the pig head? I found a plate covered with powder residue. Know anything about it? Now was it the tube of magnesolium, Kuno? Is that my coat up there? I'm pretty sure it's mine. Point to your coat waving in the wind. Good food makes makes everything better. Yeah. Yeah, Sarah is always worrying, and you can hardly sleep in there. Yeah, Sarah's. Yeah, well, but I'm pretty glad about the current pastor in that particular church. Because in the past there was a different pastor, and he would always say like weird things, like about the culture war and whatever. But the new pastor is a lot more chill. So it's nice. But the food is a huge plus. Yeah, the food is a real plus. How long does it go on for? Like an hour or so? Oh, I really do need to go now. Mr. Doggy's waking up, and I need to help him with homework. So, alright. I would love to talk more about church, but the alarm's ringing. Seems like I really did go quite over time. Alright, I guess we'll end
Good call,
this,
take my
and
step.
then
Don't come and talk to Kuno about
ask
his
again
kingdom.
later. Have
Kuno
fun with
doesn't
his homework.
fucking-
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I'm not really doing the homework, obviously, but I need to encourage Mr. Doggy to do homework. For those of you in school, you should also not put your homework off too much, but I assume you guys aren't like that. Alright, back to the main menu. Yeah, that's a good partner. Okay, thank you so much for playing with me. I'm always so happy to see you guys. And right now, I'm going to go. I'll be back on Monday. Yeah, totally wasn't like that. Okay,